Wake up, Lincoln.
Come on, it's 6 o'clock. Rise and shine, rise and shine.
It's time for Early Break, brought to you by Sand Hills Global, live from Lincoln, America. Here's Jake Sorensen.
Did seem kind of meh.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
Surprisingly good.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
I want to buy a couple ducks. I'm bringing 2 ducks to the office.
This is Early Break.
Good morning. Happy Monday to you. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, studio. Bill Busch out until Wednesday. Just us two. First couple days of the week. Sip, good to see you here on a Monday morning. Saw some lightning up north. No rain here, though. No rain call. No rain call in Lincoln because it's north of here. But we're all dry this morning.
Yeah, we are all dry. I get my glasses
Did you see the lightning when you drove in?
No, I didn't see any lightning.
You should have looked north. Breakers confirmed there's lightning north of Lincoln. I saw it. I saw it with my own eyes.
I believe you.
I saw it.
I just regard it as relatively insignificant.
No, it's significant. All right, we love rain. We love lightning on this show. It's been very clear.
We love lightning on this show.
We love storms. We love all the above.
Okay, I'll go with that.
Very important to the stool.
Oh God, we got to get this going.
We are here. What are you talking about?
No rain call.
No rain call. But we were close to having a rain call. I'm telling you, I wasn't seeing things. I saw a big flash lightning north of town. But I looked at my app. It didn't show any sort of rain. So I don't know what that was. Just a random lightning bolt. Maybe I'm seeing things. I have no idea.
Just a random lightning bolt in a cornfield somewhere.
No, it was north. I was driving on 12th Street north of the studio. So when I was downtown.
Wait a second. North?
How
far north?
I don't know. I saw a big flash. I don't know how far north it was. I can't assess that.
Chances are there's a cornfield out there.
True. Probably so.
Wouldn't you say that Lincoln is surrounded by cornfields?
Oh, you and Dylan would get along. Yeah, you and Raiola are very in cahoots right now. Slamming Lincoln for being just a big cornfield.
No, hold on. I'm not slamming it. I'm embracing it. Like, I was sort of freaked out by the people that got upset. Like, what's wrong with him saying cornfields? We're a cornfield state.
Somebody says they cannot confirm lightning to the north of Lincoln. I know, I saw it. That was not just a random site.
Somebody did confirm.
I sorry. Can confirm. They changed. They put can't. Now they said they can confirm. I'm not crazy.
I didn't.
I'm crazy in some ways, not in that one.
You're inordinately fascinated with a bolt of lightning.
I will
say that
it was a big bolt.
Big bolt. I wonder if there's that probably means a storm is skirting Lincoln and headed to Omaha.
It's not going our way. It's going away from us.
I feel like, according to Tricks, there wasn't rain this weekend in Lincoln, but Omaha apparently got hammered.
I saw that. No,
Omaha.
We had some rain in Lincoln.
Maybe a little.
I think like 2:30 on Saturday.
Oh, really?
No, it rained more than that.
I was oblivious to that.
Oh, no, it rained plenty on Saturday.
Oh, God.
Yeah, we had rain here.
Did it?
Yes.
How am I so oblivious?
I don't know, because you live in a world that nobody knows what's going on.
How can I not know that it rained on Saturday? It rained
Saturday. Just believe me on this. You were busy writing. That's why.
Yeah, I was.
You went to practice. You heard from Matt. We'll get Matt Rule audio in a second. But, that's why. You were buried in work Saturday. That's why you didn't know it rained.
Totally.
Then you went to the gym, as you told me. You went to a late night Planet Fitness session on Saturday.
Because it can't be too late because it closes at 7.
Well, for the sake of a late night for their
6.
Gym purposes.
It was 6 to 7.
It's pretty late.
Pretty late.
That's impressive on a Saturday, by the way.
There are people in there.
The thought of me working out on a weekend just does not happen.
I like that 6 to 7 time slot.
System going through Ceresco. Thank you.
System going through
That's
Ceresco.
From Mark and Eagle on the meteorology this morning.
This is not a rain call.
No, it's not.
I wouldn't mind hearing from.
It didn't rain today or yesterday in Lincoln. So,
Omaha listeners, did you guys get a storm on Saturday?
It appeared to. Well, I mean, the Pinnacle Bank Championships was in Omaha. That's the golf tournament. We'll get that in a second. I went there on Friday. Oh, by the way, and yes, it had some place suspended for a while on Saturday. They did return to action, but it was halted because of storms for a while.
So you went up there Friday?
Yeah, idle chit chat. Me and Scotland went to the Pinnacle Bank Championship. On a side note, I didn't mention this on the air, I don't think, on Friday, but I was a solo parent this weekend.
Yeah, how'd that go?
Well, my wife was out of town from Thursday afternoon. She comes back this afternoon. So,
Jeez.
And she deserves a break. She never, ever is gone.
Scotland fending for herself right now.
I'm the one who's always gone. She deserves a break. Went to go see her sister run a half marathon in Madison, Wisconsin.
Aaron.
No, Kendi.
Oh, her sister.
My sister's Aaron. Her sister is Kendi.
She went to
Madison.
Madison.
Yeah, watched the race also with her mom went with. So the options to help me out. My parents were in KC, couldn't help. Her mom in Wisconsin couldn't help. It's just me in Scotland, which is fine. I can do that. But I have not really had 3 or 4 days all by myself with her.
Scotland.
So let's go back to Friday morning. If my wife's not at the house and my parents aren't around, who's going to watch Scotland in the morning? Mm-hmm. We had a friend from church come over. Shout out to Cora on Friday. Came at 5:15 before he went to work.
Really?
To stay at the house and get Scotland ready for daycare.
Really?
I went home and took Scotland daycare when the show was over.
Okay.
The part I could right at 9 o'clock and left and got her. This morning, my mom's at the house.
Oh, that's what I was wondering.
So, but this from Friday at 9 a.m. until last night at 6 p.m., it was just me in Scotland. So I decided to go up to the Pinnacle Bank Championships on Friday. I had some tickets to use, courtesy of our friends at Pinnacle Bank. Thank you, Doug, Gans, and everybody with Pinnacle Bank. And I went to the Chalet. You know what a Chalet is?
No.
It's a fancy, spot right behind the 18th green that has drinks and food there.
You in Scotland?
We did. So she housed a hot dog and an ice cream bar.
That's awesome.
And she was the star of the Chalet.
Was she?
Yeah, because she was well behaved. She's fun. When she was in a good spirit. She was having a good time.
She was fun.
She was high-fiving people in the Chalet, walking around high-fiving people.
Scotland.
Yeah, she was the star of the show. And I met listener Travis, who we know, Bill used to work with Travis at Husker football way back in the day.
Wait a second.
I think he was a GA of sorts, some sort of helper.
Travis
was.
Yeah.
He now lives in Omaha. He bought Scotland. I didn't ask for anything. He bought her a golden retriever puppy head cover as like a toy.
Oh, nice.
It's supposed to be on a golf club, but he bought it as a toy. So thank you, Travis, for your kindness.
Travis was a GA?
I don't know what Travis worked in some capacity with Nebraska football back with Kathy Woody and Bill Busch that time frame.
Okay. How old would you say he is?
He's up low 40s.
Oh, okay. A little older than I would have thought. Travis.
Upper 30s, low 40s, one of the two.
GA stands for graduate assistant for the uninitiated. So he was a graduate assistant, maybe. He worked in some capacity. All right. So Scotland was in good spirits at the Chalet.
The Chalet. Pinnacle Bank Championship.
Was Doug there?
Doug had been there in the morning. He was not there when we got there at 5. But she had a great time. The golf was great. Saw some really good golf out there.
You know who won?
Yes. This is a story. A gentleman named Frankie Walker. You don't know who that is. I didn't know who it was before yesterday either. Sip, he shot a 59 yesterday.
Whoa.
He shot the back 9 is par 35.
Oh.
Ready for this?
Yeah.
He shot an 8 under 27 on the back 9 yesterday.
He shot 27.
Right.
He's a freakazoid.
And then he went to a playoff with a guy that shot a 28 on the backside. Frankie Walker was done. Alistair Doctrey had to hit, I think Doctrey was his last name, had to birdie his last 4 holes to get to a playoff. Guess what he did, Sip?
What?
He birdied his last 4 holes to get to a playoff. Now, in the playoff, it was 2 holes. Frankie Walker won with the par. Alistair Doctrey had a bogey on the second hole. So he shoots a 59 and wins in a playoff. That is some epic drama at the Pinnacle Bank Championship in Omaha.
Were the conditions really perfect?
They were. I mean, the crowd was very strong yesterday. I mean, I saw them around the 18th green when the birdie was made to force the playoff. It was loud.
Really?
And I saw the excitement was incredible of Frankie Walker, as it should be, with winning the tournament the way he did with a 59 and winning in the playoff. That's amazing. That's stuff you dream of.
Where's this guy from?
I don't know where he's from. Oh. He's 23 years old, though.
Guy's just a kid.
23 years old. Frankie Walker wins on the Corn Ferry Tour in Omaha. Pinnacle Bank Championships. Very, very, very impressive by him. Frankie Harris is from Boca Raton, Florida. That's where he's from.
Okay.
23 years old.
So the conditions, there wasn't wind yesterday, right?
No, it's pretty still.
There wasn't a lot of wind in Lincoln anyway.
He had 6 birdies and an eagle and 2 pars on the backside. That is some golf right there. I talked to Seth. I'm like, we couldn't shoot that in a 2-man scramble.
No,
From the upper tees.
I always say the same thing, but it'd be hard to putt golf at 27 for me. It would. Like it's like at the Columbus putt. I don't know. 27 be hard to do. Okay, now I'm good. Wow. Okay, good report from Omaha.
Yes.
This was you didn't go up there Saturday.
No, we went to the zoo on Saturday, the Lincoln Zoo.
Wow.
We walked to get some bagels in the morning. We went to the Holmes Lake Park, went to the playground there.
Just you in Scotland?
Yeah, we had a weekend.
God, she is well behaved.
And then we went to church yesterday, and we went to what else we did? We went in the pool yesterday.
Which pool?
Our pool.
Really?
Yeah.
You got your shorts
and we
on.
had some pizza. Got some Ramos pizza last night delivered.
Ooh, Ramos.
Yeah.
You went Ramos.
Good day.
Yeah, that is a good day.
Fun weekend at the Sorensen household, me and Scotland. So
yeah, sounds like you have no problem.
Shout out to my mom for helping out this morning, getting her to daycare, and Elizabeth coming back this afternoon.
Mom's
always
name?
right in the world. Stephanie. Yes. You've met her before.
I know. I just forget her name sometimes. Stephanie.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's a good report. I have nothing like that. Nothing.
You worked this weekend.
Yes. Bill doesn't like to hear that.
Were you grinding?
Yeah, because, Saturday was busy. Obviously, we'll talk about that later.
We will.
And then, this is not interesting. It's 2 sentences and then we'll move on to something else. Because my Mondays are so busy, I have to write my Tuesday column on Sunday. So, that's why I did a lot of that yesterday. I did it yesterday. My column's done. It's published. It's set to be published. That's a Tuesday column, but I have to do it on Sunday because my Mondays are pretty packed. So that's that. So it's really uneventful for me. I mean, went to Trix's yesterday. That I walked Bolt a few times. All that. Watch her work. Watch her do some sanding stuff for her. She redid that upstairs.
Oh yeah.
I just kind of watch her work.
I feel the same.
Yeah, because when me and you don't do that stuff.
No.
We don't do that stuff. She had a sander. She was
no,
fixing.
I am not a handyman. Just know I can watch my daughter by myself for a weekend. But if projects are involved, I'm like doing. I watered the plants at my wife's request. I did do that. That's not a project.
No, you
that's
can
just
do
a
that.
simple task.
Yeah. Does she have a spray bottle?
Oh, well, I just use a green canister basically.
Oh, so
yeah, I could have sprayed them, but
yeah. My mom always had a spray bottle.
I do have a spray. Yeah, I do have a bottle.
I got to get a spray bottle for plants. That's I just pour it out of like a I don't know what it is. It's like a food container. It's the stupidest thing ever. That's how I water.
A food container.
Yeah, it's dumb. I
like
got to get
cereal container or what?
No, it's what do you call that stuff?
Tupperware.
Yeah, Tupperware.
You use Tupperware to water plants.
Yeah, it's just
it can't hold that much water.
It holds.
It's gonna be a lot of filling up and pouring out.
A little bit of that going on. Yeah, but I got it. I'm meaning to get a spray bottle. I don't know if you just go get a spray bottle though. You go buy.
You probably could find that. It's a pretty common thing. I would
buy a spray bottle or just
really anywhere.
This is really
it's idle chit chat.
Idle chit chat. So yeah, very uneventful.
Well, I don't have much because again, I was on full dad duty, so I did anything crazy fun that I did by myself or any.
How old is Scotland?
She's just under 2.5. Is
she more well behaved than a lot of 2.5-year-olds?
I think so.
Sounds.
Yeah, I think she's pretty well behaved. We try to, be good parents. I would think, be strict but also not be overly strict.
Right.
Let her live a little bit.
Let her live.
So
she seems very.
I don't want people to judge my parenting or our parenting.
God no, I would not do that. Everything's a little different that way.
Oh yeah, Well, that's a challenge. Again, I've watched her for a day before, but not like 3 straight days by myself. Essentially,
does she let you nap?
I could have napped Saturday. I wore her out with the zoo and the park and Bagels and Joe. We went. We were out. She napped for about 2.5, 3 hours.
That's kind of the trick.
But she did not nap yesterday. I didn't wear her out enough. Yeah. I knew that. I said there's probably a good chance she does not nap, and she just was up there playing around for an hour and a half. But I was doing chores though in the house, so I could hear her.
Yeah, you don't want Elizabeth.
But
to come
she needed
home.
some alone time.
You don't want Elizabeth to come home to a house in disarray.
No, the house is clean. Everything's clean in the house.
You
I went
consider
to town.
Do you consider a maid?
No, well, we had a cleaner before briefly.
Yeah,
They fired us.
they fired.
I don't know
you.
what had to stop.
They fired you.
We had like once. It was once a month. It was a once a month thing.
And they fired you.
They stopped responding to our text. Hey, you coming over this week?
Well, maybe they moved.
I don't know. They weren't there very long. It was like an hour a month, so not really much of a cleaning thing. They clean the bathroom once a month, and maybe the kitchen floor, and then they're out of there. So very minimal stuff. I was like, we could probably. I cleaned my bathroom yesterday.
Yeah,
part of the cleanup process.
I wonder what that looks like. You clean the bath. I wouldn't describe how I do it.
I did laundry. I did all this stuff. I vacuumed. I did all the stuff this weekend.
God, good job.
Everything.
I
I don't need a pat in the back. It was just that's fatherly and husband duties.
I'm not patting you on the
Thank
back.
you.
Did you watch any sports?
No. Well, I mean, besides going to golf Friday.
Are you interested in sports?
Yes, I am. I am. I'm excited. Well, I told you I watched the Hall of Fame game Thursday. That was fun with the Panthers Cardinals. Great football game. Loved it. That was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
The Royals are so bad. I don't watch the Royals anymore. They suck. They're 21 games below 500. Lost to the Cubs 10-2 yesterday. So why would I watch that crap? So once football gets rolling, yeah, the TV goes back on, and I'm a happy guy with sports. But these golf tournaments, the majors are done. So I don't have the intrigue of the majors anymore. The Corn Ferry Tour with Pinnacle Bank was not on TV hardly anywhere, so I couldn't watch that. I just had to track that.
Mm-hmm.
So no, I didn't really have much sports on the TV this weekend.
No, nor did I. I don't even think I turned. I did not turn my TV on. My TV was never on.
I turned it on.
I noticed that Trix doesn't turn hers on either. I don't know what the deal is. I just don't turn mine on.
That's good. That's because you have. You shouldn't be like upset about that. That means you have stuff going on in your life.
Yeah.
I don't. If it's on all the time, then you don't have enough stuff going on. Probably.
I feel weird about sitting down and watching a show right now. I don't have that.
It's football season.
Well, it's not that. There's just a lot. Like you know how it is with me. I got a lot going on. I don't. I hope maybe. I don't know. I got to make a decision on college football.
What decision is that?
If I'm going to keep, my cable's still going.
You need to have cable through the end of the year.
I was getting all these notices it was going to shut down, and I don't think it has. Now, I might turn it on today and see that it's shut down. I'll have to.
That's sad.
Now, then I'll have a decision. Do I flip into action or I just go minimalist route? And then minimalist route means going over to Greg's neighbor, Greg.
Which he'd probably welcome with open
I
arms.
don't know. And now here's the thing.
If it's every night, then there's a problem.
It's not every night, but what if it's every Saturday after a game, after a Nebraska game?
That's a lot.
Yeah. If I'm saying, hey, I'll be over at 8:30 p.m.
Get the taco bar roll. Have the taco bar rolling.
No, see, he won't. I don't know.
I want a Corona and taco bar, and I want my seat open. That's all I need. Simple request, Greg.
I
take care of me.
Yeah, I'm kind of discussing something in the open that's been on my mind, but I don't know. I probably should just get cable.
Well, me and Bill have told you about the YouTube quad
Everybody
box.
says that.
The quad box. You can have 4 games on at one time.
I know, but you have to have YouTube TV.
I know. It's not
and
that
that
expensive.
sounds funky to me.
It's not funky at all. It's really simple.
I know it's
you could
simple.
watch. You want to watch 4 games at one time?
Kind of, but YouTube TV, when people explain it to me, it sounds funky. It doesn't sound like conventional TV to me.
Well, you have a remote. You still click on what you want to watch. I guess you're not going up and down with the channel. You're going more side to side.
Side to side, yeah.
Can you deal with side to side? And maybe push OK, and then hey, you want to watch this game too on this one? Have the audio on this one and just have this one on the screen?
I prefer there was 1987.
I get that, but it's not.
I wish I could just get up and turn a knob. That would be a lot better.
Dustin in Antarctica says, just hack into Greg's cable so you can save some money that way.
Hack into Greg's cable.
Just get his hack in.
Oh, God.
He might help you out.
Hold on. He's not my direct neighbor. Does that matter?
It'd be tough. You could get it's not like
hack into Greg's
YouTube TV. You have like a code, a password, so you could hack in that way.
Really?
But like if it's cable, you probably can't.
I had no idea you could do that. Interesting.
Yeah.
I could hack into Trix's. Somehow I get her Netflix.
Texter says, as I agree, YouTube TV is the greatest thing that ever happened to watching sports.
Okay. Now you got my attention.
Imagine Bill's 100-foot TV he just
Yeah, he
got,
got a
and
100-foot
having 4 games on in 25-inch, pretty big view. 4 games.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty
good. That's a great Saturday.
That's a pretty good
It's a great
deal.
Sunday for NFL, but it's a great Saturday.
That's a pretty good deal. All right, weather report. No
rain.
It's supposed to be hot, I think, today.
Yep.
Cooling trend starting Thursday. High of 80, high of 80 Thursday, high of 80 Friday, like that.
I'm starting to see some rain in the area.
No,
you're
not.
But it's not raining.
Really?
92 degrees today. Yeah, it's going to cool down Sunday.
No, it's going to cool down Thursday.
I'm seeing 86. Is that cooling down by 6 degrees? There's some rain possible.
You're
88 Friday.
Yeah, your temperatures are always a little higher than the
and
ones
they're usually right. They're usually right.
I saw 80 Thursday, 80 Friday.
Should we check this morning and see if it's still that case?
Okay. So you've seen some rain
in the area.
We're not enough for a rain call.
Might be raining here about 45 minutes for a half hour.
Listen, I wanted to hear from somebody in Omaha. Did they get hammered on Saturday?
I don't know.
Who's our friends in Omaha?
We got Sean in Omaha, Lyle. We got all these guys.
I don't know if Lyle's in Omaha. Sean's definitely in Omaha.
Eric says they canceled the air show at Offutt due to the Saturday storm.
Okay,
There's
go.
An air show up there.
Yeah,
Thank
something
you, Eric.
happened Saturday. Something happened in Omaha on Saturday.
Yeah, rain happened Saturday.
Yeah, it didn't happen here. Not a lot of it. How's it Fan Day? Now,
I know
Fan
you were.
Day.
Yeah.
Fan Day.
Idle Chit Chat Fan Day.
Yeah, Fan Day, Idle Chit Chat. It was in Hawks, the championship center.
Instead of at the stadium.
Yeah.
Is that because of rain, or what was that? Why was that?
Because they're working in the stadium, Jake. Hello.
I always forget.
Sports.
I have not been over there, okay?
Sports.
I have not been over there. Thank you for the reminder.
Major stadium reconstruction.
I know.
Doesn't officially.
All right.
Well,
I should take a walk there this morning, shouldn't I?
Yeah. In your defense, it doesn't really. It's not slated to begin in full force until after this season, but there's stuff going on over there.
Thank you.
There is. If you walk over there, you can see some remnants of it for sure. Now, I didn't go into Fan Day, but I did see some people that did and talk to them, and it sounded like it was pretty normal, like good crowd.
Good.
I couldn't tell when I walked up. You don't know this so much, but people that are in my life every day know I'm fixated on times. So I walked up there at 1:00. Yeah, 1:00. And there was a lot of people outside of Hawks, but I thought, no, this is kind of a smaller crowd, but there's enough. But then what I heard is that it got bigger. It was appreciable.
Well, it's only an hour and a half event.
Is that right?
2 to 3:30, I want to say.
Okay. And I was buried in the media room, and they had it blocked off by a black curtain. So it wasn't like fans could go back there. Oh, look at these guys. There wasn't anything like that. So I was barely aware of what was going on, as usual. Couple media people went there and said, yeah, no, it was a good crowd.
Did they get autographs?
Yeah, there's always that's what you do.
The media people did?
Oh no, not
the media people did not get autographs.
Not the media
confirming
people.
that. That'd be a weird look.
Yeah, so Fan Day happened, and I think it went well.
Great.
I wish I would have looked at more pictures.
I have no reports of anybody that went. I don't know any friends with kids that went to Fan Day. Maybe they didn't talk about it, but I don't have any like up close reports personally.
Anybody go to Fan Day? I saw some TikTok video. Remember the guy that brought in the shield, the black shirt shield?
Yeah.
The black shirt shield's become very prominent. In fact, the black shirt.
Has it really?
Yeah, I'll give you an example. Okay, so it's a big shield that says black shirts. It's very decorative.
We saw it. We've seen it right here in person.
Yeah, the attorney
several times here.
The attorney brings it in. He made it.
He did,
and it's become prominent on the scene. Like the TikTok video that I saw, a defender would hold the shield and then yell black shirts, yell it, and several guys did it. Some guys just had their photo taken with it and didn't yell, but a lot of them yelled at the top of their lungs, black shirts. That was the idea. So yeah, that happened.
Texas Red has a question. He says, can we hear a 6th grade Sipple ask for an autograph at Fan Day?
Geez, Coach Rule, this is kind of embarrassing, but can I get an autograph? There's 6th grade Sipple.
Thank you, Texas Red, for the question. And there you go, 6th grade Sipple.
I lapsed into it pretty easily.
That was
there
good.
for
That
some
was,
reason.
that was good. You were ready. You were prepared for that. That is Idle Chit Chat, sponsored by our friends at 738 Ag. They don't guess. They game plan using soil tests, yield maps, and field data. They help farmers call the right shots for the ground. Learn more today at 738agllc.com.
Oh, we did hear from a breaker.
About the rain?
They were in Omaha for a baseball showcase. Poured rain for at least a half an hour Saturday. Thank you, breaker.
I'm seeing it rained off and on all day in Gretna on Saturday also. Hard. Lyle says a quarter of an inch.
Lyle is from Omaha.
And he says quarter of an inch of rain Saturday in Omaha, where he was at.
Quarter of an inch is not.
It's not that much.
No, that's in.
Might have rained more in Gretna, which is in Omaha suburb, I know, but maybe Lyle's a different suburb than in Gretna. Just saying.
I had a lot more. I got to start writing down idle chit chat thoughts. I had a lot of them. Then once the microphone turns on,
yep,
you kind of go blank. Why is that?
It's just part of performance anxiety, maybe.
You know what I've done late?
That probably could have been worded better.
Jeez, you weirdo.
That probably could have been worded.
Listen, weirdo. I went.
What's in the same category?
This part of my life, I'm vacillating between I don't want to write things down, and I kind of should write things down. I think it takes too long in this world to write things down. Because there's so many times I've been writing things down and I'll miss something. So I just don't do it as much. But
you must write really slowly then. I mean, what are you talking about here? Are you talking about like a 5-minute writing? I jot things in like 3 seconds and looked up and then I get back.
Yeah.
It's called chicken scratch for a reason. I can read it.
Mm-hmm.
I
found myself writing things down more than I missed something. I just got tired of missing. I got tired of missing stuff, just looking up too late. A lot of it was at games. All right, we better get to
464-5685. Call or text as always. Yes, you were at the Hawks on Saturday ahead of Fan Day because Matt Rule spoke to the media after practice.
Yeah.
What did you hear from Matt Rule?
A lot. I mean, it was just Rule, by the way.
It was just him.
I've
got a lot of audio here. What do you want to hear from him?
I mean, I think the thing that generated the most interest was Damon Benning joining the staff. Damon, of course, was a former Nebraska running back, MVP of the 96 Orange Bowl. He's a media celebrity and in various capacities. And Damon, Matt Rule announced, has taken over for Gus Felder as he is
the director of player development, right?
Director
football player development.
Yeah, Nebraska's new director of player development is a very recognizable name to most Cornhusker fans.
Matt Rule.
Staff wise, obviously you guys know the staff moves we've made. They've done a great job, worked really hard. Gus Felder did a great job for us for several years as director of player development, had a chance to fulfill his dream of being an athletic director. So excited to hire Damon Benning will take that role on. I think now more than ever, having someone who's a mentor to players, obviously having played here, gone on to the next level, been around the program for a long time in a lot of ways, covering it, talking about it, being around it, being the parent of a player, it can obviously be a great resource in that area. But, when I think about people who have the right vision, have the right passion for kids and for sports and for this program, I couldn't think of anyone better than Damon. So excited to welcome him.
Congrats, Damon Benning.
Misquoted Rule in my story. I said excited to work with him. Excited to welcome him.
Oh, it's close enough.
Yeah. Oh, close enough. Okay.
Passes my test. You're fine.
Damon Benning.
I am the moral compass here.
Okay. Performance anxiety. Damon Benning takes over for Gus Felder, who recently took over as an athletics director for Eagles, Landing Christian Academy, which is near Atlanta. So that's that. That was something. There wasn't, I would say I sold that as the biggest news of the day to Sean. Sean was in Minneapolis with his daughter.
Mm-hmm. Swimming.
Yeah. There was there were obviously
well, okay, here. Well, there's
some other tidbits. Go ahead.
Last week, Dana Holgerson was talking with Kyle Crooks just in a post-practice interview, and he was critical of the tight end room, a little bit critical. Dana was.
Dana said, here's what he said. Just a little bit critical. He said he was very Dana Holgerson, pretty disappointed with the team's tight ends in June and July. He didn't specify, but he did say this, Jake. This was the thing that got my attention. He said they've been challenged. He said, this is what got my attention. We're doing some different personnel groupings that take them off the field, and they're not happy about it. Interesting.
Here, Matt Rule was asked about Dana's comments on the tight end room. Here is his comments about that Saturday after practice.
I think it's probably I don't know what he meant. I mean, I think there were a couple guys that got banged up in June, and some guys, for them to be good players, have to get out there and practice. So I think there's probably some frustration there. But Luke's a proven commodity. He's done a really nice job, and the coaches aren't here in July. I don't believe in it. Or most college coaches don't believe in it. It's the players' time to run things. I thought the players did an amazing job. Like, we don't like write up scripts for player run practice or anything like that. Like, they have their weightlifting, and then they ran their own practices. I mean, and to me, that's the vital part of July. But in June, we had an intense June period with the guys, and I didn't hear him say that. So someone said something that he said that, but that's why I love Dana. He's going to say what he has to say. So, but I don't have much of a follow up other than I know some guys, the course of this, the course of that, have a hamstring here, whatever, and you kind of get frustrated. Like, how are you ever going to, help us? So I think the thing with our team right now is that there's enough battles at enough positions where, like, if you're out for a week or out for 2 weeks, you're going to get passed by. It's not a punishment. It's just, we have to go with what we see.
That's a good problem.
It's definitely a good problem. It's the worst thing is when you only have one guy, he's playing, everyone knows he's playing. And it's like, I hope he doesn't get banged up, and if he practices badly, he knows it, but we have enough guys that are fighting. There's a ton of fights out there for jobs right now. And
is that your follow-up in there?
No, that was Sam.
Oh, Sam. Okay.
Sam, in fact, Sam McEwen.
Omaha World Herald.
Right. He asked the question, a very good question about the follow-up to Dana's comments earlier in the week. This is a quiz for you now. Now, I'm confident that Connor could pass this.
But not me?
Well, I don't know that I would have. I had a coach, a former coach, texting me, Trevor, thank you. What is 10 personnel? What's that commonly mean?
I don't want to say something stupid, so I'm going to let him explain.
That means no tight ends, 4 wideouts. Okay. No,
that makes sense.
Try to remember that.
That makes sense.
I have to actively do this every so often to remind myself. Like Bill would know.
Connor would know that?
Yeah.
Does he play football?
Because he played, yeah. So Bill would roll his eyes and go, you guys are idiots.
Yeah, of course he would.
What you're covering, he'd say, you're covering football, and you don't know what 10 personnel is.
I just want to make sure that I heard it properly there.
No, we don't have to know this stuff. What's 20 personnel? Well, you could figure it out from 10 personnel, probably.
Just keep going.
0 tight ends, 3 receivers. Okay. So 21 personnel, 2 wide receivers and a tight end.
Okay.
11 personnel, 3 wide receivers and a tight end.
Interesting. Yeah.
Actually, you could extend it to running backs, but I'm not going to do that. 10 personnel is 4 wide receivers, no tight ends, 1 running back. In fact, I blew this because you got to include the running backs. Let's just do 10 and 20. 10 personnel is 4 wide receivers, no tight ends, 1 running back. 20 personnel is 3 wide receivers, no tight ends, and 2 running backs. You base it off the running back. I mean, we'll do this later.
Some more.
But Dana,
Football 101.
How about Dana? I mean, it does give you a little window.
He was somewhat critical. I mean, if you listen to it, he was not happy with tight end room in that little interview.
Yeah, he's blunt. So I wonder what was going on in June. You wonder what the June problem was. But anyway, on the bright side, they do have depth, and it is an older team. You heard Phil Steele on our show say he has the experience chart.
Yes.
And Nebraska's number 8 in the country. I mean, it's just an experienced team. And the position battle talk is good. That's good. You want
that?
Yeah, please.
Matt Rule.
Yeah, I think them in really most positions, to be quite honest, right? Like I couldn't tell you right now who the starter is at a lot of positions. Some I can, but some I can't. But I think the running backs, I think running backs a little different in that, you're looking for, hey, he can do this and he can do that. And you're trying to play 2 or 3 guys. So I think it's right now for these guys, not about fighting each other, but, proving what they can do at a high level so that Dana can take it and run with it. I have so much faith in EJ that, EJ will have the backs right.
Where's Tyke Hayes in all this?
Good question.
Not much, just trying to get him acclimated. He didn't even have a chance really to be here much in July. So, just getting him ingratiated in kind of what we do and how we do it, what the expectations and standards are, luckily, a lot of us were in the NFL, so you're kind of used to that, right? A guy comes in on Monday, he plays on Sunday, right? So it's just, hey, this level's not just the plays, but hey, here's what we expect in all these areas: academics, school, both classes and our academic support people. Here's what we expect at the training table, weightlifting, and they've been in a lot of different places, and so different expectations. And then football wise, just anxious to see what he can do.
Tyke Hayes, I reported that he didn't practice Tuesday. No, whenever they started, whatever day it was.
Wednesday.
Wednesday. The first day, didn't practice. Now he's practicing now.
Okay,
he's practicing.
Just the first practice, though.
Apparently, he's fine now. Rule did allude to some. Maybe it was a little bit. He said he was a little bit limited earlier, but he's fine now. So Tyke Hayes joins that fray of, who we're talking about:
Jamal Rule,
Makai Nelson, Jamal Rule, Isaiah Mosey, and Tyke Hayes are the principals in that. You got Quentin Ives and Connor Booth. I think it's I believe that Makai will start the season, and then we'll have to hold off.
Okay.
We'll have to hold off Rule, and Mosey will be very prominent in the discussion from the start because he's the best pass catcher back there, but he's also turned into a Big Ten running back. So it's a close race. It'll be a close race. I'm already hearing that Rule carried over his strong spring to
Jamal Rule.
Yeah,
that's getting confusing, isn't it?
Yeah, Jamal Rule spells it different. By the way.
No, but it doesn't matter. It sounds the same.
Jamal Rule spells it without an H. He had a strong spring, not just a strong spring game. He had a strong spring, and he's carried that over while he was.
Well, I got a text from Wet Blanket.
Yeah, WB, as it were.
Here we go, says Wet Blanket. For the 10th year in a row, a room full of guys who none have contributed is not, quote, depth. Returning tight ends not named Luke Lindenmeyer have a combined 12 career catches for 97 career yards.
Yeah. Now listen,
that's Wet Blanket. WB's with us.
I am not among the people that sing the praises of the tight end room. I'm not. I don't think it's Carter Nelson needs to emerge there.
Maybe if Heinrich was still around, you would be.
Heinrich Harper.
Your boy. The guy you thought could be elite at tight end.
I thought maybe he'd become like a Sam Laporta.
Yes, you did feel that way about him.
I did not think he'd become a Sam Laporta.
But you thought he'd be pretty good.
Yeah. I did. I really did. I misfired. But that room does not blow me away. So I wasn't necessarily I wasn't overly surprised by Dana's comments. They need to get Carter Nelson going, and I would say they kind of need to get Lindenmeyer going. He had 6 catches for 64 yards in the final 4 games.
Not good enough.
No, I mean, that's Sam Laporta day at the office.
November is tight end season, running back season, tight end season.
Yeah. Oh, geez, I never thought of it that way, but yeah. Why do you say that? Because it's colder out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Never thought of that.
Look at those guys' numbers in November. They're pretty good.
So, yeah, I would say
the elite ones, I should say.
Not only do they need to get Carter Nelson going, they need to get Luke Lindenmeyer going. And let's see what that picture looks like. WB, I know what you're thinking right now. You could say the same thing about the running back room. There's not much experience there, but can't you say that there's promise? I like the running back room. I like it. I've seen enough of Makai Nelson and Mosey to know they could be pretty good. keep in mind, they're going to be better and because they're getting older and bigger and stronger. And Rule's real. He's real. Rule's real. I don't know how that looks as a true freshman. That's the only thing I wonder about a little bit. But I think he's going to be hard to hold off for those veteran guys. And I don't know enough about Tyson.
He's got a lot of buzz this offseason, Jamal Rule.
Well, he's earned that.
We saw him in the spring, look good. But I know it doesn't matter, but there's people writing about him nationally in terms of potential breakout players.
I know.
Or as freshmen in the Big Ten and college football in general.
People that see practice will back that notion. It's not just a oh yeah, he had a long run in the spring game. It's not just that. Okay.
But Blanket's back again.
What's he say?
He said, I'm sorry. Sip was talking about the running back room who has a combined 419 yards rush. I forgot. Yeah, depth there as well.
No, I get it. WB.
That one I was prepared for.
There's some injury news. Larry,
I got that for you.
Go ahead.
Injury update from Matt Rule.
Guys that were out at the beginning of camp. Jacob Bauer obviously had the ACL in spring. Incoming freshman Jace Reynolds had to have a surgery, kind of coming in. Rex Waterman had a hurt foot really from the end of spring. And so he'll be back here soon, or at some point, but he's not back yet. And Ashton Murphy is a short-term guy. And right now, kind of battling through the bumps and bruises of camp.
Matt Rule.
Then he was asked about Larry Miles. Now he's out 6 to 8 weeks.
Okay.
He posted on Insta. Miles.
He broke his own news.
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
Connor, what was that? Was it I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't see the Insta report from Larry Miles. Larry Miles.
I admit I missed it also.
Is a young receiver.
Yes.
From Winter Garden, Florida. I don't think he would have been in the plans. They have
not for this year.
No, not this year. They have a stacked receiver room. Connor is struggling with this. There he goes. Connor.
Insta story
in a boot.
So
it might be, you don't know what that is, right? Could be ankle, could be foot.
I don't know.
Yeah. Larry Miles out 6 to 8 weeks. Otherwise, injury report not bad. Now, it sounds like Rule's not going to be as forthcoming with injuries. That's fine.
Yep.
Ashton Murphy's an offensive lineman converted from defense in the offseason. Waterman's a freshman offensive lineman, and Jace Reynolds is a freshman linebacker. No big injuries right now, but there'll be one. That's camp. I mean, camp's camp, and I've been covering it for 30 years, and somebody goes down every year. You almost just brace. No, you don't really brace for it. You just expect it. There you go. There's some other stuff.
We'll have more from camp as the show goes on. Before you break, though, if you are hungry for breakfast, brunch, or lunch sip in downtown Lincoln, where should the Breakers go this morning?
Camp Bird.
Early Bird's open right now at 19th and K with free and spacious parking. They've got breakfast tacos, breakfast nachos, waffles, French toast, a variety of pancake options, and the world-famous hash hole. Stop by today, open until 2 p.m. every day of the week. Early Bird at 19th and K. When we come back, Jeep Wade is not a songbird of our generation. We'll tell you why next on Early Break on the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
A membership with John Henry's will fast-track you to front-of-the-line service, seasonal tune-ups, and far fewer unexpected moments. That means no breakdowns, no waiting on a call, and no nonsense. It's consistent care that prevents small issues from turning into big bills. Join the Comfort Club and get VIP treatment 365 days a year with 24-hour priority response, member-only discounts, and peace of mind on your home's most expensive systems. Call John Henry's.
John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
And electrical.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread's Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
Nebraskans love beef, but they love bison too. Tetmar Buffalo produces and sells all-natural, grass-fed bison meat from here in Nebraska. Never had bison before? Call or text Trent at 402-875-1198 to place an order or learn more about Tetmeyer Buffalo. There's nothing like a good local sandwich shop, and that's exactly why Sid's Deli and Subs is here in Lincoln. Stop by Sid's on the south side of 33rd and Cornhusker for fresh cut meat and cheese on fluffy, fresh bread. Sid's Deli and Subs open 10:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. on the weekdays and 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. on the weekends.
At Anderson Ford, we offer a 5-day return or exchange policy, so you can make sure the vehicle you choose is the best vehicle for you. No pressure. Right now, lease a 2026 Ford F-150 for $195 per month for 36 months. Experience better at Anderson Ford. Stock number 1009974. $195 per month lease for 36 months with approved credit. 7,500 miles per year. 10,000 due at signing. No security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 8/31/26.
The friends at Carpets Direct here in Lincoln would like to take this time out to thank our first responders, doctors, nurses, and the healthcare professionals who put their lives in harm's way for our protection. Blood donation centers need people to donate blood. Be a silent hero and donate blood today. It will help accident victims, surgery patients, sick children, and members of our military. This message is from Carpets Direct here in Lincoln. Let's stay united and keep America safe and strong.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Bagels & Joe is the best place to start off your mornings this summer, and you can order your breakfast ahead of time on their app. This summer's cream cheese flavor is pickle. Pair it with a blueberry cobbler iced latte, and don't forget their Berry Breeze dirty soda. Stop by any of their 4 locations in Lincoln and their location in Seward. Bagels & Joe.
You started your business to build something special. Now it's time to grow and protect it. At Pinnacle Bank, our treasury management services help you do just that. Through smarter payment technology, account administration, and fraud protection. So no matter the size of your business, you can get the most out of your financial operations. Request your free consultation at pinbank.com/consult. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program by building a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting lincolnteammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Building a new home can be a challenge, a lot of big choices. With our Remington homes, we have designed 15 different floor plans that appeal to a wide range of people.
Bob Benish of Aspen Builders, talking about Remington Homes, which makes the home building process easier.
People really enjoy being able to go to our website, which is remingtonlincoln.com, pick a plan, pick a price point, go through and build it yourself. You have a lot of options, whether you want granite, painted trim, wood floors, more stone, all options with our Remington homes. People do not want to be married to their house payment. You're able to get what you really want in a home for a great price with very limited stress. And that's what Remington homes are all about.
Home building is easier with a Remington home from Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at remingtonlincoln.com. remingtonlincoln.com.
We're on the air.
Back
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
to more of Early Break
Simple, you are an idiot.
on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Reminder, Nebraska's Apple Store resides at 70th and O in Lincoln, also in Kearney, Hastings, and GI. At Computer Hardware, 46 years in business. They manage all things with your Apple products, phones, watches, computers. Also, you can buy products there. go see Tripp with the team in Lincoln, just south of 70th and O. Computer Hardware.
Tripp.
Yes.
His last name.
His name is Jeremiah Tripp. His last name is Tripp. He goes by last name.
All right, Jeremiah Tripp.
Yeah.
Jeremiah Tripp. I found the cap that he gave us. And it's my go-to cap now.
Oh, yes. You wore that last week, I thought I saw.
I love
It's
it.
a good-looking hat.
Yeah, thank you.
I like mine, too.
Yeah.
It's got the gold bill on it.
Yeah. Yes, it does. It's regal.
I've been told I've been buying too many gold bill hats, which is probably true.
God dang,
all I
really?
buy is gold bills. You got to change it up. I'm talking to myself.
That's a strange thing to notice in somebody. You're
Well,
buying a lot of gold
if you
bill
recall,
cap.
a couple years ago, I came back from Coeur d'Alene with me and Elizabeth on a trip, and I had a gold bill. And you and Bombeck both said that hat is sweet.
Oh, yeah.
It's my first ever gold bill hat. And it was a great hat.
It was. It is. Where is it?
It's dirty. I couldn't get it cleaned up. It's just.
Is it over?
Yeah. That
Over.
one's sad. I love that hat.
Met it's
Probably over. But you guys loved it. So I kept going because I like the gold bill hat too.
I do
But
too.
now I've had too many of them. It doesn't stand out anymore. So
Hey, by the way,
That's a good
Greg,
hat.
Missing Tooth Greg on the scene with
massive rolls.
cinnamon rolls.
Yes.
Yeah, I tried. I just ate half. On the next break, I'm not going to eat that.
Yes,
second
you
half.
are.
No. Missing Tooth
You
Greg
can't
brought
stop.
breakfast, rolls, and milk. So Connor, I think, did he house?
He
his already?
claims he housed one. I don't think that you could. That'd have been way too fast to
Ah.
eat that roll.
Those rolls are good. So Missing Tooth Greg is on the scene. Thank you. And it's cloudy. Yeah,
Guess-
we have cloud cover.
Guess who else is on the scene?
Who?
Jeep Wade. I told
Oh,
you.
yeah. Jeep
I
Wade.
told you I saw Jeep Wade last weekend as I was riding my bike on the path with Elizabeth in Scotland. He was on a walk prior to, with camp about to start up. Apparently, in that time, he sang to the team. He serenaded the Nebraska football team in a meeting.
I saw it.
And if you haven't heard this yet, I'm going to play it for you.
Who is it?
He's playing, it's Morgan Wallen.
Okay.
Sand in My Boots, his first big song he had. Morgan Wallen, several years ago. This is Jeep Way. If you missed this.
Singing
other
to the
day.
team.
Yep, singing to the team.
Karaoke.
Or
as Doug Gans would call it, karaoke.
karaoke. Here's Jeep Wade from this weekend.
She asked me where I was from. I said somewhere you've never been to. A little town outside of Knoxville, hidden by some dogwood trees. She tried talking with my accent. We held hands and waded in that blue water. She left her flip-flops by my Red Wings on the beach. Yeah, but now I'm dodging potholes in my sunburned Silverado, like a heartbroken desperado. There's something about the way she kissed me, tells me she loved Eastern Tennessee.
He's getting booed.
They booed him.
If you watch the video, which was great from this, you just see everybody's chuckling, rightfully so, in the audience. You see Matt Rule put his head down.
Put his head down.
Shame.
It was funny. Rule's reaction was funny. It was very funny. He just put his head down.
He did. Like he was taking a nap. He was just so ashamed of what was going on there. Jeep Wade.
I wouldn't be ashamed. Jeep just can't sing.
Well, here's
Now-
my problem with that is that does Jeep Wade know that song? Because he was not even close to the rhythm it had.
Oh, it
for
wasn't? He wasn't?
He was off.
Oh.
He knew I kind of wanted to start, but he was never totally like in line of how that song goes.
I'd
It was off.
I'd never be overly critical of someone singing in front of that many people in a karaoke situation because it's not easy to do. He tried. He can't sing. He's got terrible voice. There's no range. But Jeep Wade is, I would say this about Jeep Wade. If there's three guys you identify as reasons why the program might make a turn this year, Jeep Wade is one of them, but it's not because of his ability
not
to
because of
sing.
singing.
No, he doesn't. He's not a songbird. He's just an offensive line coach.
Eric says, you only need to play 5 seconds of that. No, I played the whole thing, Eric. I had to have you hear the whole thing.
Yeah, that was rough. The reaction
That's
was
Jeep
hilarious.
Wade.
The reaction
They
in the
booed
room.
him at the end.
Yeah.
Where's that here?
Boo!
Here's Jeep Wade wrapping it up right here.
Love Eastern Tennessee.
He got booed off the stage. got booed. Matt Rule was asked about this about the press conference on Saturday.
That was probably the worst in 13 years as a head coach I've ever seen. So much so that we put it out, right? We don't put a lot of things like that out, but last thing the content team's kind of their own group. Like I'm not like, hey, do this, do that. But I walked into Steven, who I think does an amazing job. I was like, bro, you got to put that out. That was I walked into every position group after that and apologized on behalf of the coaches. Cause it's really, every night, if you're a new player, if you're new to the program, if you're a freshman or if you're a new coach, a player gets up and a coach gets up. And we've had some great coaches. I mean, Dave Tollefson got up last night, brought the house down. A lot of great players have gotten up so far and sang, but Jeep was horrific.
Horrific to be to be polite.
He was Rule.
I had to apologize to the team for that. Tollefson can sing, but Jeep Wade, whoa, not good.
He tried. I
appreciate that.
I do.
He could have said no, I'm good. But he went with it.
Yeah, and well, I guess you don't know that you're gonna be on social media because like Tollefson, I didn't see it on social media. You don't know.
But if they're good, they're not going to show it.
Yeah.
If it's embarrassing, they post it.
Yeah. So let's put it this way: there's a possibility. There's a good possibility that it could be posted.
Yeah. If you blow it, you're going to get viral in a bad way.
Yeah, I guess he blew it.
He blew it. No more Jeep Wade singing.
Cheap Wade.
Not the songbird of our generation.
No, apparently has a good offensive line.
Yeah,
now.
And you keep that up, Wade.
I'm much more concerned about that, and so is Rule, I would think. Right.
Rightfully so.
Yeah.
When we come back, Song of the Day and Bill's Thrills next on Early Break on the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
You started your business to build something special. Now it's time to grow and protect it. At Pinnacle Bank, our treasury management services help you do just that. Through smarter payment technology, account administration, and fraud protection. So no matter the size of your business, you can get the most out of your financial operations. Request your free consultation at pinbank.com/consult. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Building a new home can be a challenge, a lot of big choices. With our Remington homes, we have designed 15 different floor plans that appeal to a wide range of people.
Bob Benish of Aspen Builders, talking about Remington Homes, which makes the home building process easier.
People really enjoy being able to go to our website, which is remingtonlincoln.com, pick a plan, pick a price point, go through and build it yourself. You have a lot of options, whether you want granite, painted trim, wood floors, more stone, all options with our Remington homes. People do not want to be married to their house payment. You're able to get what you really want in a home for a great price with very limited stress. And that's what Remington homes are all about.
Home building is easier with a Remington home from Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at remingtonlincoln.com. remingtonlincoln.com.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Perch Merch is your one-stop shop for all your printing and promotional needs in Lincoln, Nebraska. They specialize in screen printing, embroidery, vehicle wraps, window wraps, print collateral, promotional products, and signage. At Perch Merch, they're committed to delivering high-quality products and exceptional customer service. Their experienced team of designers and printing professionals will work with you every step of the way to ensure that your vision is realized. Call for a quote today at 402-217-5212 or go to perchmerch.com.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mixed Concrete in Lincoln and Palmyra. Ready Mixed offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they cover the cost of CDL training. Apply with Ready Mixed Concrete today to be eligible for a $2,500 hiring bonus. From Nebco's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today with Ready Mixed Concrete. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
When your business is ready for its next move, I'm here to help make it happen. I'm Corey Vandeweghe, Commercial Loan Officer at Midwest Bank on 70th and Pioneers Boulevard. Lincoln is full of bold ideas and hardworking business owners, and I'm proud to support the people driving that progress. Whether you're launching something new or investing in growth, I'll work with you to find lending solutions that move your business forward. Swing in anytime. I'd love to hear what you're building. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Member FDIC.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
Graham Tire presents life's greatest adventures.
Okay, buddy, here we go. Just keep your eye on the ball. All right, just swing right through it. Yeah, good job. Way to go. Hey, run it out, run it out, run it out. Okay.
Great road trips start with great service. Graham Tire, your tire store next door, with 5 convenient Lincoln locations, getting you to the places that matter most.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program by building a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
A membership with John Henry's will fast track you to front of the line service, seasonal tune-ups, and far fewer unexpected moments. That means no breakdowns, no waiting on a call, and no nonsense. It's consistent care that prevents small issues from turning into big bills. Join the Comfort Club and get VIP treatment 365 days a year with 24-hour priority response, member-only discounts, and peace of mind on your home's most expensive systems. Call John Henry's.
John Henry's Plumbing. Heating and air.
And electrical.
The friends at Carpets Direct here in Lincoln would like to take this time out to thank our first responders, doctors, nurses, and the healthcare professionals who put their lives in harm's way for our protection. Blood donation centers need people to donate blood. Be a silent hero and donate blood today. It will help accident victims, surgery patients, sick children, and members of our military. This message is from Carpets Direct here in Lincoln. Let's stay united and keep America safe and strong.
You love the Bash's sports takes.
Now, will you feel like an idiot if you're a
No,
big tough?
never feel like an
If
idiot.
you're a big tough guy this morning,
But you really love to voice your displeasure for his music choices.
stumbled on an issue that I did not think would generate this much passion and discussion.
It's time for Jake's questionable song of the day on Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Once again, song of the day from 1978, Hot Blooded by Foreigner, 464-56851 is bad, 10 is good. Texture rating on the Sauter Heyman Jewelers song of the day.
The distinctive voice of Lou Graham. Lou Graham, born Louis Andrew Grammatico.
I'm surprised you didn't say Graham on that one. You are right. It is Lou Graham.
It's Graham. It's just Gramm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's no H.
Right.
It's just
Graham. It's Graham.
Lou Graham. Lou Graham. Iconic voice.
Yeah, iconic voice. That song, oh, God, it's a little, always thought it was a little much. Like it just a little much in the testosterone realm, you know?
Really? That song?
Yeah. Right. Am I wrong?
I get it, but.
So I just thought it was a little overt. Always. I just thought it was a little too in your face, you know?
I'm not sure I follow on that.
You don't? I mean, just a little, I don't know. Just, I always thought it was a little much. I never really liked it.
Okay.
What year?
1978, which is what?
Better Times.
Okay.
Now, I've heard that song. It's hard to fathom how many times I've probably heard that song, a million. Never, ever thought, oh, yeah, I like this song. Never thought it
Okay,
was.
well, then be honest with your score then.
Like Foreigner, though. Give me some Foreigner songs.
Double Vision, Urgent.
Yeah.
Urgent.
Urgent's really good.
Cold as Ice.
Urgent's really, really good.
Jukebox Hero.
Not really
You hate
good.
that song.
No, don't like that
Their
one.
biggest song.
Urgent is their best song. This song is a 5.33.
Where do you think Bill would go with this one?
I don't know. I think he would agree with me that it's a little much.
I think he's going to go a little above you. I bet he's probably like a 6. Not crazy above your score.
Bill is not here today, by
He's
the way.
back on Wednesday.
Yeah. We miss Bill.
We do. Bill, hope you're listening. Good morning.
You know what?
He probably is out there listening.
He listens.
He does. He misses nothing. He catches everything said by us or anybody else.
I typically won't listen
Steel
to my
trap.
I won't listen to my own show. And I did tell Trix my philosophy yesterday that I do not call in my own show. I do
It's
not
call in. It was StreamYard. We could see you.
but I don't make guest appearances on my own show.
It wasn't supposed to be a guest. It's supposed to be joining it for the whole time.
Yeah.
Like you did in Oklahoma City when I was
No,
here.
but sometimes you guys will say call in. No, I'm not calling in my own show.
That's fair.
All right. Anyway, Connor. He's not suspended.
797. Real good, he says. Real good.
He likes that. He misses,
Some ratings before
Mrs. Eve.
He does.
He was in Colorado.
Yeah, she went to a concert.
Bad concert.
YouTube before you to text line. Troy 89, CL Porter 68. Wishing was fishing. That's Chris 854. Bolt Better Times 922. Mighty Mouse 91. Heyman 87.
Heyman likes that, huh?
Brian from Dallas, our bouncer from Houston.
Not a bouncer.
He was the bouncer.
Does not.
He was the bouncer.
It conjures up images as a big dude.
Well, he
He's
was
not that
he was
big.
the only person sitting right there. He's the bouncer. Nebraska Knoll. He's at 8-8, by the way, Brian.
Brian
8.8.
8.8. Yeah.
Nebraska Knoll 8-9. Genghis 8-4. Charlie 9-5. BWD Good Times 8-7. Nashville Husker 9-2.
These are all high.
He says much better times.
I don't think I've heard under a 7.
Nels Montana 8.6.
Wow.
Al 6-8. That's all from YouTube. Now text line. Let's see if they're high on this at all or not. Text line. Here we go. A lot of text. John Lincoln 8.8. Jake and Hickman 5. Lowest so far. Bill and Bennett 7-8. Lyle in Omaha 8-5. Cousin Bird 8-7. Dirty J and Friend 9-3.
High.
Ryan in California 7-4. Fritz 8. Rick Wahoo 9. Eric,
hold on.
go ahead.
These are about as high as scores.
And here comes Eric from Hickman.
Okay.
With a 4, the lowest score so far. I don't know what he
going on
likes
with
for
Eric?
music. I don't know. Rick and Susie with Huskerland Bulldogs in center 8. Sarah and Fallbrook 6. Mike and Dalton 9. Sean in Omaha 9-1. Gavin and Pender 8.7. Shemaya, aka Shimania, with the putter 8-3. Harold 8-6. Casey 5.2. Big Bird doing fitness 9. St. Potato 7.1. Corey and Lincoln 1.
What's going on?
And he says this also is gonna he says one of the worst rock bands of all time. Foreigner.
That's our Corey?
That's our Corey. So we have all these high scores.
Wait a second.
And then Corey says not only is that song bad, that band sucks.
That's a personal preference thing because they've had a lot of hits and there's some good ones, Corey. I get that though. Rock and roll and music in general is very subjective in nature.
It sounds to me like with all these high scores, did Corey get broken up to at a Foreigner concert maybe or something like that?
Good God, why would you bring
Well,
that
he's the
to
only
me?
person giving a bad score.
God, maybe he just doesn't like them. Doesn't mean there's
got to be
personal
some
tragedy
personal
involved.
issue there because no one else has gone low on that one.
No.
Jennifer and hubby say 9.1 and 8.5.
Wow.
Beef tacos 3.
3 beef tacos.
Youngster from Atkinson 6.8.
I wonder how youngster is. How young?
I don't know
youngster?
how young. Hey, how old are you, youngster from Atkinson?
Yeah. How old are you, youngster?
Song of the day was Hot Blooded by Foreigner, 1978. Are you ready for Bill's Thrills? I got
am
it today.
I am.
All right, here we go. Bill's Thrills, Jake takes. Without further ado, here we go.
Some call him the most interesting man in the world.
That is setting up the morel mushroom bonanza.
Oh, yeah.
we
This is gonna be
need it.
bonanza?
Mushrooms grow better with thunder and lightning.
Others call him Coach. But to everyone else, he's Bill.
I want to get one of those military ab stimulators for us to wear during the show. Have you seen? I sent you today.
It's time for Bill's Thrills on Early Break.
As always, Bill's Thrills, sponsored by our friends at Dynert Contracting.
Randy.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
that was
too
not bad.
I was texting Marty.
The king of remodels for your kitchen, bathroom, whole house, and beyond. Please call or text Randy at 402-417-5204 at Dynert Contracting. By the way, I didn't mention this. Randy was at my house last week.
You didn't mention that.
I did not mention that. I have him and Hayden looking at a small project at the house.
Is it a secret what the
No,
project is?
it's a small little deck project.
Small little deck project.
Little pool deck. Small, not big.
Oh, pool deck.
And we have our regular deck, but it doesn't really work well with the pool. So Randy was over assessing what it might look like.
Huh? Did he
Getting some
sketch something
estimate.
out?
Not yet. He was. I could see them in his head working.
Okay.
But I've not got the estimate yet.
You got Randy over.
And Hayden, his son, Hayden.
Wow. Hayden's the son.
Yes, looks just like him.
Is that right?
Got the same face. It's amazing.
Really?
That's how genes work, you know. He's got it figured out here. You want a football facts Monday here today?
Yeah.
On Jake's Takes for Bill's Thrills.
Yeah.
I have a headline which rhymes. I'm happy with it.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes, I'm
football
ready.
Facts Monday.
I'm ready.
Any depth chart bet is a game of roulette. Wow. And what do I mean by that?
That was a good
If
headline.
you take one peek right now at ESPN's headlines in the NFL, I'm right now on their headline page.
Okay.
Here's the headlines from the NFL.
Okay.
Saints Redun's done for season due to torn ACL.
Hold on. Who's that?
I think he's a lineman. Ray
Okay.
Redun's. Bears receiver Burden has groin injury, source says. Commanders Laramie Tunsil suffers torn triceps.
Okay.
This is going to be happening every single day. You talked about in the first segment that
yes.
camp. I mean, I don't care if it's college, football,
Right.
high school. Injuries happen in camp. You can have
It's stress.
you can have the most optimism about, hey, we have these incredible receivers. We're going to have a great offensive line, but you have to get through camp.
Yeah.
And Bill will know more than both of us and how this goes. Like you cannot assume an injury to any position, but you know that things are going to happen.
Yep. Somebody's going down.
I think if Laramie Tunsil just became the first lineman to get $30 million a year.
Oh, so he's
this
working
summer.
out.
So he was
Remember
Dolphin-
Tunsil on draft night?
Yeah, that's why he went to the Dolphins at pick 14, and he got the Dolphins 3 first-round picks in the trade, which all busted in Tua, Austin Jackson, and Noah Igbenogany. That's a side story. He did net them 3 first-round draft picks, though, to the Texans.
Okay.
And now he's with the Commanders. But he signed a big deal with the Commanders, getting $30 million a year, and he tore his triceps.
What's he playing?
In Pratt, left tackle.
Oh, he's a left
So
tackle.
as of right now, they're saying he's out for the majority of the year. Maybe not the whole year for sure, but majority of the season, he's done.
Yeah.
That's your start. That's your prize left tackle. They haven't played their first preseason game yet.
Yeah.
Now you say all this money invested in Larry Tunsil. I got to go find a good left tackle because this team had a bad year last year. 2 years ago they were in the NFC title game, upset the Lions and lost to the Eagles. And last year they took a step back with some injuries and and they won 5 games. They want to get back there. That's a big reason why they had bad offensive line play, and now your star is gone.
Yep.
So it is a game of survival.
It is
in terms of this. And Nebraska will have injuries right now. We'll see if there's anything major. We hope not. All NFL teams will have something that they'll lose a starter at some point here soon. It happens.
It's a game of attrition.
It's a game of roulette too. I wanted to rhyme.
Say it again. Say it again.
Any depth chart bet is a game of roulette.
It is. It is.
College, high school, NFL. I don't care what level.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you.
And oftentimes it's I watched this injury. There's a video of the injury. It was just a one-on-one drill.
Yeah.
And he just pushed down wrong on the guy, and he tore his tricep.
Yeah.
That's how strong these guys are.
Yeah.
This was just an individual drill.
Yeah.
And that's what it cost to tear a tricep.
That happens. You're right. It happens in non-contact sometimes. I don't like the foreboding nature of this conversation, but it's real. Somebody's got to hate. I've said that 17 times. Somebody's going down. I've covered it for a long, long time. Camp used to be more stressful for everybody involved. It's not nearly
2 days.
Yeah, it's not nearly as stressful as it used to be. And I always wondered just the fatigue factor, how it would affect the injuries. It's not. The fatigue is not as profound now.
I'd like to know if there's any data out there in terms of 2-a-days. They're more physical back then, also in terms of
more.
Every
contact.
practice was.
Every practice.
I want to know the injuries back in the day versus now. Were they more extreme then? Are they more extreme now? What is?
I wish there was
the psychology on that too.
I wish there was some kind of study where, what was it? What was the injury rate from 2000 to 2010? And then when it started cutting back, they went away from 2-a-days. They don't really do 2-a-days now. They don't do them. So what is it? How much different is it injury wise? I don't know. I just know this. The stress was more profound then. Then I think that might have led to some stuff. But anyway, they're in 2-a-days in quotations now. I guess we're just calling it camp. But there's camp injuries. Now, the one other thing I'd add to this conversation is sometimes you say, well, they're not always in pads. What I've always been struck by when we were watching practice, which we haven't done under a rule much, but when we were watching it, there would be days when they're not in pads, and I'd be like, God, they're hitting. They're not in pads, but this is physical. That guys can go down. That's my point.
Yeah,
guys can go down when there's not pads.
Well, we mentioned this last week too. That another headline: USC's starting center is out for the year too.
Out for the year.
Last name O'Connor.
Thank you.
So it's in college, it's in NFL, it's everywhere.
Oh yeah.
And that's why I think that there's disappointment. 2 years ago, Nebraska had such a healthy season, and they still were just a 7-6 team.
2 years ago.
Last year, Dylan goes down. That was not great, but they were pretty healthy overall last year. The last 2 years, they have been healthy besides the November injury to Dylan Raiola, and they just haven't done much with it. But they've proven to be pretty
durable.
Durable, yes, durable. But it's never a guarantee.
No, it's not. And you're right. We'll see as camp goes on if anything happens. Probably no. Oh, I think we do see some of practice tomorrow, by the way. We get
raining outside?
Yeah, I think it is. We get to see some of practice tomorrow. So I'll have a report for you. The Sipple report, the eyeball.
I think it's at 11 o'clock too, so don't try to run away from here early.
Do you know?
I got that.
God,
I got that
you.
email.
Listen to you.
No, we pulled up Tuesday, AM practice. It says 20 to 30 minutes.
Okay, 20 to 30 minutes. Does it have a time on there?
Have the time.
It does not have a time.
It doesn't have a
Where
time.
did you pull 11 a.m. from?
Well, I saw. I don't know where I get that at.
Where'd you get that?
Where did I get that at?
I don't know what time.
I thought I saw 11. You're right. It might not have been.
You think you're worried about me pulling
Yeah,
out of
I
here
am.
early?
Yeah.
Because
We'll
it's
have to
just
see
me and
man.
you.
Well, maybe just do the show from over there. We'll just take the show on the road.
Pulling out early.
We'll just do.
Listen.
We'll just do a StreamYard from over there for the last half hour. Our assessment of practice.
I will stay here. I don't
Let's see
know.
if Keith allows that or not.
Yeah, I don't. Here's one thing. They're purportedly going to night practices. So I was kind of confused yesterday when Sean was saying it might be a morning situation that we're watching. I'm like, when are they practicing?
Well, per Jay Foreman,
Okay.
that will start happening once the season begins. So a game week, talking about the first week of game 1, then they will go to afternoon practice, I believe, during the
So
season.
I might have to scoot out
So
here
fall
early tomorrow.
Fall camp is more of a game of Plinko. What time it's going to be at? Morning, afternoon, evening, who knows?
Plinko.
I love that.
Now, here's the thing. When I leave early, sometimes I got to go get Bullet out before I go, that's why I got to go early. So we'll just have to see. Don't fret about it. We'll manage, okay?
The headline was this for Football Facts Monday. Any depth chart bet is a game of roulette.
Knock on wood.
That is
so far Nebraska, nothing major.
That is Bill's Thrills. Jake's Take, sponsored by our friends at Deinert Contracting. Hour 2, national story about Dylan Raiola in Nebraska once again.
Oh, here we go.
Get back to that next on Early Break in the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions with pay starting at 23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offer great pay, health, dental, and vision, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
Graham Tire presents life's greatest adventures.
Okay, buddy, here we go. Just keep your eye on the ball. All right, just swing right through it. Yeah, good job. Way to go. Hey, run it out. Okay.
Great road trips start with great service. Graham Tire, your tire store next door, with 5 convenient Lincoln locations, getting you to the places that matter most.
Building a new home can be a challenge, a lot of big choices. With our Remington homes, we have designed 15 different floor plans that appeal to a wide range of people.
Bob Benish of Aspen Builders, talking about Remington Homes, which makes the home building process easier.
People really enjoy being able to go to our website, which is remingtonlincoln.com, pick a plan, pick a price point, go through and build it yourself. You have a lot of options, whether you want granite, painted trim, wood floors, more stone, all options with our Remington homes. People do not want to be married to their house payment. You're able to get what you really want in a home for a great price with very limited stress. And that's what Remington homes are all about.
Home building is easier with a Remington home from Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at remingtonlincoln.com. remingtonlincoln.com.
When your business is ready for its next move, I'm here to help make it happen. I'm Corey Vandeweghe, Commercial Loan Officer at Midwest Bank on 70th and Pioneers Boulevard. Lincoln is full of bold ideas and hardworking business owners, and I'm proud to support the people driving that progress. Whether you're launching something new or investing in growth, I'll work with you to find lending solutions that move your business forward. Swing in anytime. I'd love to hear what you're building. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank, member FDIC.
Bauer Underground has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know that the best workers in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built upon hard work, authentic people, and a pedigree of success. They're offering top-notch benefits, matching 401k, and a $600 per year clothing allowance. Bauer Underground, a family-friendly company with room for advancement.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
Hey, Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, two-time national champion with Window World Lincoln. Are you ready to transform your home? We offer exceptional replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing that will elevate your home's curb appeal and value. As a nationally known, locally owned business, we treat you like family and work tirelessly to deliver the best for less. Don't wait to give your home the upgrade it deserves. Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or check out windowworldlincoln.com. Let's make your home the talk of the neighborhood.
You started your business to build something special. Now it's time to grow and protect it. At Pinnacle Bank, our treasury management services help you do just that. Through smarter payment technology, account administration, and fraud protection. So no matter the size of your business, you can get the most out of your financial operations. Request your free consultation at pinbank.com/consult. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Husker fans know a strong game plan makes all the difference, no matter where they cheer from. The dedication fans bring every season is the same dedication that builds long-term financial success. That's why Emeritus connects fans across the country with financial professionals who can help them plan, prepare, and move toward their goals. As a proud partner of Husker Athletics, Emeritus supports fans in every corner of the country because great fans deserve a great future. Emeritus, fulfilling life, fueled by Husker pride. Go to emeritus.com/HuskerWealth for more information.
Hi, Sean Callahan here with Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and new Sierra and Silverado trucks continue to roll in, and August is a great time to upgrade. Right now, get new GMC Sierras for under $50,000. Or get 2.9% financing for 72 months plus $1,500 bonus cash. Visit us in Louisville or anytime at koppelcars.com. Stock number G306367 with approved credit.
Perch Merch is your one-stop shop for all your printing and promotional needs in Lincoln, Nebraska. They specialize in screen printing, embroidery, vehicle wraps, window wraps, print collateral, promotional products, and signage. At Perch Merch, they're committed to delivering high-quality products and exceptional customer service. Their experienced team of designers and printing professionals will work with you every step of the way to ensure that your vision is realized. Call for a quote today at 402-217-5212 or go to perchmerch.com.
Wake up, Lincoln.
I overslept. Damn rooster didn't crow.
It's time for Early Break, sponsored by Pinnacle Bank. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's 93.7 The Ticket's Jake Sorensen.
I'm wrong, but I'm not.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
If I were a feral cat.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
You get one team. Mine's the Houston Oilers. I'm not the Texans, and I'm not the Titans. So I'm out.
This is Early Break.
Welcome back to Hour 2 on a Monday. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen studio. Bill Busch out today. He'll be back on Wednesday. Hour 2 sponsored by our friends at Pinnacle Bank. We just wrapped up the Pinnacle Bank Championship Golf Tournament in Omaha on the Corn Ferry Tour. Epic finish there. Sip. Frankie Walker, 59, wins in the playoff against Alistair Doherty.
The man shot a 59 over 18 holes.
He shot 8 under par his last 8. He shot a 27 on a par 35 on the back 9.
That's remarkable.
That is insane. 6 birdies, an eagle, and 2 pars, and then he wins in the playoff in the second hole. Congrats to him. Congrats to Pinnacle Bank on a wonderful tournament, wonderful setup, and a great result.
Yeah,
that too.
They do a great job. That tournament is a staple, and our friends at Pinnacle Bank do a great job with it.
And the chalet was awesome. So thank you to Doug Gans and the team, Jeff Pippett, Brian Morrow, Marlon Lyon, Chris Lauer, Adam Lenz, and all these people. Amy Gunther.
Really quickly now, I don't know if you just would have said, well, you did earlier. Me and Scotland went to this chalet. I had no idea what that was.
It's a pinky word.
Chalet.
That's like you think you're drinking wine wine and champagne. There's no champagne.
And there's a tent.
It was an air-conditioned tent.
Air-conditioned tent.
With also bleachers sitting outside to sit and watch the action on the 18th green.
With a lot of fine foods.
Oh, yeah.
Fine foods.
I mean, Scotland had a hot dog, but there's other options. Pasta.
What did you have?
I had some pasta and part of a hot dog.
Did you have anything with a toothpick in it?
No. Yes, so I take it back. There was a wrap and a toothpick going through it.
I knew it.
Yeah, fancy wrap.
100%.
I had the wrap.
Knew there'd be a wrap.
You know the fancy food.
Yep.
You've been to a lot of fancy places.
Yeah, sure I have.
Pinnacle Bank, thank you for sponsoring our 3-member FDIC equal housing lender. By the way, before we get to this Dylan Raiola topic.
Before we get to the hit piece?
Yeah. I just got an email that I screenshot to you and Bill from Andrew. He sent this to the early break email account. By the way, if you want to email the show, earlybreak937@gmail.com. That's earlybreak937@gmail.com. Andrew says, gentlemen, I had the pleasure of introducing myself to Bill Busch on Saturday in Fort Calhoun.
Whoa. Oh, yes, Fort Calhoun, he spoke, yes.
I am a closet breaker. Why you can be
He doesn't admit it to
people. You can be a proud breaker. Please don't judge. He was entertaining and informative. However, I had a difficult time getting past how young he looked. After listening to him on the radio for so long, I thought he looked more like Woody Hayes or John McKay. Better times. Bill looks younger than he sounds.
He's got that flow going.
It's the hair.
Yeah.
It's the hair.
He's got the flow going.
We don't have that.
He does look kind of young.
Well, he's got incredible hair.
He really does. He's letting it grow.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Yeah. It is growing out.
We miss Bill. Bill will be back Wednesday, God willing. And the creek don't rise. Let's see here.
464-5685. Call or text as always. It's not really a hit piece.
I don't know. What's the headline? Here, I'll read it to you.
I have it here. This is from Cody Nagel. This is CBS Sports. I'm still saying, but despite the odd ranking they had last week of something, it's still the Kings of the offseason.
What odd ranking was
Wasn't that? What was it about? It was the ranking of David Braun.
Oh, they ranked Braun last.
Horrible take.
Among Big Ten coaches.
Like behind Mike Locksley.
It was a terrible take.
That's terrible.
Yeah. They're on suspension for that.
Well, I have unsuspended them for this moment, for this article's sake.
Great.
Cody Nagel, CBS Sports. Here's the headline.
Yeah, here's the headline.
This weekend.
Here's the headline.
Dylan Raiola found more talent at Oregon, but Nebraska is better off without him. That's the headline.
Okay, because you know
from
that
Cody
already.
Nagel at CBS Sports.
Because you know that already.
He mentions, the comments they had about the trees versus the cornfields. He says, kids say dumb things in front of microphones. It happens. It's not anything that we should be attacking Dylan for, was what he said about the difference between Nebraska and Oregon. He says, but Matt Rule had a full offseason to prepare for some version of that question, and instead he wandered into a comparison he didn't need to make. Oregon has more talent than Nebraska. That's a fact. He says, I'm grateful with my time there. And now here's what
What? You're kind of jumping around here.
I know. I thought I was going to
take a deep breath.
Okay. So here's the next part of the audit. It says, better off without him.
Sorry. Yeah.
Here's what Cody Nagel says, CBS Sports. The irony is that Raiola's departure might have done more for Nebraska's roster construction than he realizes. By most accounts, in and around the program, the 2026 roster is the most talented Matt Rule has fielded in 4 years in Lincoln. That was said by both Rule and Troy Dannon, right?
Yeah. Now this is where he makes a big leap. But go ahead.
This is from Cody
While
Nagel.
we're wasting our time.
When you're not committing $3.5 million a year to one player, there's more money to spread around everywhere else. Divvy that kind of money across an offensive line or a receiver room, and the roster looks a bit different. Nebraska did this in the unglamorous work of keeping guys around. The Huskers returned 55% of their combined offensive and defensive snaps from a year ago, 14th best in the FBS.
You see the leap he's making?
The money discussion.
That because they don't have Dylan, they were able to retain a bunch of players. It's just you're taking a huge leap. Now, listen, I got to come clean on something. I know everybody
please
thinks,
do.
oh, yeah, Sipple's just friends of the family. Yeah, I am. I've been friends with Dom for a long time. It doesn't mean I can't be critical of Dylan.
You have been critical of Dylan.
Right. I mean, Dominic,
as a player, you were.
Yeah, not overly.
At times you were.
A little bit, but Dominic is a great friend. And the fact is that Dominic is the type of guy that understands there's criticism in this world. And when your son's a quarterback, a very high-profile 5-star quarterback who made a lot of money, he's going to come under criticism. He doesn't hold it against me. It happens.
That's
But
part of
a lot of this stuff that's going on with Dylan right now, all these adults taking their big swings at him is a little weird to me, right? Just a bunch of grown men taking their big shots at this kid. Like, I don't know if it's their residual anger towards NIL that they can heap
How was this a shot at him?
Oh, my God. Well, the headline's a big shot.
It's a shot, but...
Okay, how is it? Okay, you just asked a question.
It's also trying to give Nebraska fans, some hope here.
Oh, yeah, that's because... just do it through Dylan. The headline is this.
That was your 5-star quarterback. Yeah, you never get 5-star quarterbacks here.
Dylan Raiola found more talent in Oregon, but Nebraska is better off without him. How do you know that? And you know what really...
it should say might be,
right.
Not is. He failed.
You know what really bothers me?
What's that?
More than anything is the when people talk out of both sides of their mouths, they do this. Well, I mean, Nebraska was going really good. Then Dylan got hurt last year. Wait a second. I thought Dylan sucked and they're better off without him. Which is it? Oh, they were going really good. They're 7-3 SIP, and then he got hurt.
And in the game they were leading.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, game they were leading. But, man, he sucks. So which is it? Which is it?
You've got Connor fired up over here, too.
Hey, which is it? Oh, they were going good. They're maybe a playoff team until Dylan got hurt. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Nebraska was up 14-6, driving the ball when he got hurt against USC in the third quarter of that game.
Dylan needs to get better.
They could have broke their streak against ranked teams if he stays healthy. Again, big ifs.
And then by the way, okay, Cody Nagel. Raiola had a full offseason to prepare for some version of that question, whatever that question was. And instead he wandered into a comparison he didn't need to make. You agreed with me on this.
On what?
That what he said wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't bad. It was a nothing burger.
It was a big nothing burger, and people they have geared columns around the nothing burger.
But it's something to write about in the off season.
It's not the off season. The season's upon us.
We have not played a game yet. It's camp. Off season. Less off-season, but still off-season.
They also completely gloss over the part where he says, I'm very grateful for my time there. Learned a lot from my coaches, teammates, still have those relationships. It wasn't perfect here, obviously. But I'm better off without him. We'll see on that, okay? That remains to be seen. I mean, Calandria does, in my mind, provide a lot of excitement, potentially.
Mm-hmm.
As long as he holds on to the ball. I like the idea of Calandria and Holgerson's offense. I think it's mostly, to me, an excitement discussion. I think when you have a quarterback like Calandria who's fiery and takes off with the ball, it kind of reminds me of Joe Gans, and I'm anxious to see what that looks like on Saturday.
I know that is not what the headline is, but if you read the rest of this article by Cody from CBS Sports, this 2 paragraphs is what he finally gets to, is the gist as to why they might be better off without him. Like you just said there, it says, although the pursuit of a replacement quarterback got messy before it got better, they eventually got Anthony Calandria, the Mountain West Player of the Year, and a much more mobile option. His style fits what OC Dana Holgerson actually wants to run in a way Raiola's pocket-bound game never quite did. That's the gist of the conversation here. It's not the gist. He used the comments from Dylan as a lead into what he was actually saying, why they might be better off. And in your side, does he have to use that to get to the point?
No,
you just said, hey, Dylan's not there anymore, but this is why it might work, versus the whole several paragraphs.
Oh, by the way, that's what that is. The gist of it is taking Dylan to task for a nothing burger quote. But anyway, that's fine. I get what's going on. And by the way, I didn't hear a lot of talk about how Dylan didn't fit Holgerson's offense when Dylan was here, all I heard was Holgerson heaping praise on Dylan.
You're not wrong.
I know I'm not.
But
so a lot of this is a little revisionist.
That goes
to me.
back to, and again, you can yell at me all you want, but this is fan sentiment.
Oh, I know
where was the coaching staff just afraid to ever criticize Dylan in
is that
fear
Dylan's
of losing
fault?
him?
Is that Dylan's fault?
Well, here's the problem. Nebraska, they had a tough time for a long time attracting high caliber players. We know that by the draft, lack of success there. Dylan Raiola came in as the savior of the program.
Dubbed by you, by the way.
Dubbed by everybody.
I know. Is
By
that
me.
his fault? Is that his fault? That's where, here's the thing that bothers me.
He came in to be the one that...
Hold on. Let me talk.
Fine.
Here's the thing, Jake. The essence of this conversation to me is I wish the adults were a little more culpable in all this. You, me, everybody that begged him to come. Begged him. But now it didn't work out. So now get out of here. And by the way, we will never forgive you for that, for something. And by the way, we act like he held Nebraska up for the money. They willingly paid him the money. He didn't take money from Nebraska. They paid him money. Now, people have a big problem with that. Well, God, he took all this money. No, he didn't take money. They paid him money. All right? It's the lack of responsibility by the adults is confounding to me. Nebraska handed him the keys to the palace. Did they have to do that? Hopefully they learned from that.
I hope so. But what's unfortunate for Dylan in Nebraska and all this is, like we just said a second ago, if he does not get hurt against USC, at that point, they were 6-2.
Yeah,
right?
6-2.
Yeah, because they lose again, they go 6-3. They beat UCLA, go to 7-3.
That's right, 7-3.
If they hold on to beat USC and he's healthy, they go to UCLA, they win. They're 8-2. Who knows how the Penn State game goes or the Iowa game goes? Who knows? That's. And
I thought they're better off without
we could have truly seen that year 3 leap, but because November went to what it has been forever, it all comes back to just anger at Dylan and anger at Rule, and that's unfair to all of them. But sports is not fair. Fanatics are fanatics for reasons.
You're right.
Fans are not rational.
No,
you can't ask a fan to be rational. That's not why they show up and that's a great play call.
I just think that Nebraska as an entity is culpable in this too, as are we, because we made him the savior. All right.
Media, fans,
everybody. Nebraska.
This has been the problem for years. Think about, go back to Mike Riley. I mean, think about what they did in the offseason with Joseph Lewis and having
Joseph Lewis.
It's been a problem forever here.
Yeah.
At least the last 12 years since Bo left.
Right.
It's been a problem of clinging on to these high star players and praising them and crowning them before they even here.
We crowned
Buki Red the Hiles.
Oh, God.
Joseph Lewis. Micah Parsons. He was really good. Never came here, but that's the guy that you thought you had a chance with. But Dylan Raiola was just another guy in that list of guys you just praise and say, thank you for being here. Now lift us up and save us. And when he doesn't, like you said, he's the problem now.
Coach him hard.
It's not fair.
Coach him hard. Coach him hard. Like, that's where I'm coming from. Was Dylan perfect? No, of course he wasn't. But God, he's a kid when he was here. Now, he's not so much a kid now. But I just wish what it would have looked like. I wonder what it would have looked like had he not been handed everything. That's what you wonder. By us, by Nebraska, coached hard.
Well, they didn't try. I mean, think about it. They tried to get Kyle McCord here. And you could have had a picture of McCord and Raiola.
Come on now, hold on. That's another thing that sort of bothers me. You weren't calling for McCord. You would have been, you and a lot of fans and me would have been let down. Like, wait a second, we're not going to get Dylan?
The guy
that would have been
the guy that came from Ohio State?
That would have been
started there?
Come on, don't tell me. Oh, come on.
Why couldn't you have both is my question.
You know better than that. Come on.
Dylan is going to go sit now as a junior at Oregon. He's going to sit.
But if they wouldn't have gotten Dylan, there would have rule would have gotten skewered.
Unless he won with McCord.
No, I mean, McCord wasn't going to. I like McCord, but you got to put yourself back in that time. McCord would have been seen as a major disappointment. We're not getting Dillon. Well, okay, we got McCord. It
Well,
would have been
fans
like
have
that.
been wrong before.
I know, but I'm going back in that time. You wanted Dillon badly.
I sure did.
Well, everybody did. I did. I mean,
But
I'm a little
I like
different.
the idea of having McCord and Dillon, and I didn't think it had to be one or the other, but I guess it had to be one or the other.
Jake.
That was a 48-hour span of chaos
Jake,
here in Lincoln.
Come on, come on. You know they weren't going to get both.
I didn't. Yeah, I probably
It doesn't
not.
work that
but
way.
listen, person can dream, can't they?
I guess.
And Nebraska fans were dreaming at that point
Yeah, I guess.
about having nice things once again.
Anyway.
Here's some response before we get out. I knew this was going to get
Oh, yeah.
intense.
It's heated, yeah. I love it.
Brad says, I'll take Calandra all day over Dillon.
Well, we'll see. Let's just see what it looks like.
Now, this is fair. John says, listen, guys, it's the era of NIL. If a player is getting paid to play, they can expect to be criticized.
Oh, 100%. 100%. That's the way it
Someone
works.
says, how is it taking a shot at Dillon by suggesting that swapping out a $3.5 million quarterback for a $1 million quarterback allows you to spend more money on other parts of the roster? Sip's take is wild.
No, it's not wild because it's not necessarily you're assuming that they wouldn't have come up with that money. There's an assumption built into the argument that they couldn't if they paid Dillon, they wouldn't be able to pay these other guys. That's an assumption that you don't know. It's convenient to say it, but you don't know it. They could have paid Dillon and still gotten those guys, is my guess. Get it? It's not like they took Dillon's money and just direct. It wasn't like there's not a direct correlation in that.
You ready for this from Caveman?
Yes, I'm ready.
Caveman in New York says, geez Louise, Sip, you're reinventing the narrative. Dillon got roasted by Sip and everyone else for his lack of mobility all last season. Stop claiming there was no discussion of how Dillon didn't have the skill set that Holgorsen prefers. Caveman in New York.
His lack of mobility was a major issue, for sure. And I've been on the record as saying I definitely prefer a mobile quarterback. All right. I definitely do. Now, I thought, if you think back on our conversations, I thought Dillon would be more mobile. I thought that he's not unathletic if he's at the right weight. He's got some athleticism. I just think he wasn't playing at the right weight.
You know what's funny is that we credit quarterback play is so interesting because with a mobile quarterback, he gets criticized for leaving the pocket too soon.
I know.
And Dillon hangs in the pocket and he gets criticized for not leaving. Like there's such a threshold here of where is acceptable and what do you want from your quarterback. And yeah, he hung around the pocket too long, but we live in an era we've seen Adrian and Taylor Martinez and all these guys leave the pocket early.
And we complain about that.
Exactly. You can't unless they're winning, you'll never be happy. Right?
No. So yeah, all I'm saying is I wish the adults in the room would take a little more responsibility for Dillon not working. It didn't work. Although it's a confusing conversation I hear from you and others when you go back to last season. Did it work? Was it working?
It was showing signs of effectiveness. Minnesota was a scar in that year before he got hurt. That was bad. 9 sacks, bad.
They adjusted. They started going to Emmett.
But then they won the next game against Northwestern, and they were 6-2 heading into November. And then he played okay against USC before getting hurt. And then we don't have the benefit of knowing how November plays out with Dillon.
We don't.
And that's tough. Right. That's life.
Yeah. Interesting conversation.
Cody Nagel.
Nagel takes a big swipe. It's easy to do right now.
That's why we do that. Thank you, Cody.
Yeah.
When we come back, ESPN has their villain for Nebraska football, and it's not who I think they should pick. That's next on Early Break on the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Pinnacle Bank on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mixed Concrete in Lincoln and Palmyra. Ready Mixed offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they cover the cost of CDL training. Apply with Ready Mixed Concrete today to be eligible for a $2,500 hiring bonus. From Nebco's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today with Ready Mixed Concrete. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
Sometimes good people make mistakes. When you find yourself in need of an attorney, call Liberty Law Group. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group will defend you in court and protect your freedom to get you the best possible outcome and the justice you deserve. Trust your freedom to Liberty Law Group, the best criminal attorneys in Nebraska and Iowa. Call them today at 877-404-5238. That's 877-404-5238. Or check them out online at libertylawgroup.com.
There once was a man from Nebraska who went searching for food in Alaska. When his stomach was rumbling while laying in bed, he could think of only one option, Führer's cheese spread. So he left it once and drove day and night to return back home for cheese spread delight. Now his stomach is full and the voice in his head tells him no more vacations without Führer's cheese spread. Find yours today at most local grocers.
You started your business to build something special. Now it's time to grow and protect it. At Pinnacle Bank, our treasury management services help you do just that. Through smarter payment technology, account administration, and fraud protection. So no matter the size of your business, you can get the most out of your financial operations. Request your free consultation at pinbank.com/consult. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Hey, Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, two-time national champion with Window World Lincoln. Are you ready to transform your home? We offer exceptional replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing that will elevate your home's curb appeal and value. As a nationally known, locally owned business, we treat you like family and work tirelessly to deliver the best for less. Don't wait to give your home the upgrade it deserves. Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or check out windowworldlincoln.com. Let's make your home the talk of the neighborhood.
Perch Merch is your one-stop shop for all your printing and promotional needs in Lincoln, Nebraska. They specialize in screen printing, embroidery, vehicle wraps, window wraps, print collateral, promotional products, and signage. At Perch Merch, they're committed to delivering high-quality products and exceptional customer service. Their experienced team of designers and printing professionals will work with you every step of the way to ensure that your vision is realized. Call for a quote today at 402-217-5212 or go to perchmerch.com.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at gainatrucking.com.
When Nebraska businesses win, we all win. And the Nebraska Chamber is helping make that happen. Tackling the tough stuff like job creation, affordable and accessible childcare, and building a stronger workforce. We're stepping up so local businesses can step forward. If you want to see Nebraska keep growing, keep competing, and keep winning, get connected with the Nebraska Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Learn more at nechamber.com.
Husker fans know a strong game plan makes all the difference, no matter where they cheer from. The dedication fans bring every season is the same dedication that builds long-term financial success. That's why Emeritus connects fans across the country with financial professionals who can help them plan, prepare, and move toward their goals. As a proud partner of Husker Athletics, Emeritus supports fans in every corner of the country because great fans deserve a great future. Emeritus, fulfilling life, fueled by Husker pride. Go to emeritus.com/HuskerWealth for more information.
Bauer Underground has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know that the best workers in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built upon hard work, authentic people, and a pedigree of success. They're offering top-notch benefits, matching 401k, and a $600 per year clothing allowance. Bauer Underground, a family-friendly company with room for advancement.
We're on the air.
Back
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
to more of Early Break On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you looking for a new way to put your skills to work?
I am.
For new options in the fintech industry.
Finance.
At Currency, a Sandhills global company. No gusto there, by the way. Where's the gusto? They have full-time spots in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. Also, 4.5-day work week, attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more today.
Advancement. I'm trying to approach this more like a Ted Koppel than a lunatic sports show. Hey, yeah, there's a good Dylan discussion.
It was.
I'm sure I'm on the wrong end of that. Was it heated?
Got a little heated.
I don't think it was heated.
By the way, I think Carson is back from Cabo, I believe, at this point. Back to work.
Carson shot
from Currency. Yeah. A little time to get away.
God, I would think he'd be back by now. I mean, how long do you go to Cabo?
Probably a week.
Isn't there a point of diminishing returns on a trip like
I'm
that?
going to guess he's being true. I'm going to guess he's back at this point.
I've found that those trips, there's a point of diminishing returns where you're just there too long. It's time to go home.
Well, you were gone for 2 weeks once to the, Bermuda? Bahamas?
Barbados.
Something with the B.
Went to the Bermuda Triangle.
A tropical place that was...
Bermuda.
I just had to make sure on that one.
Bermuda.
Yep.
That was in the early days of early break.
It was.
7:57, by the way. We're nearing game show.
We are. Before that, I saw this weekend from ESPN. A lot of great stuff. Again, it's football
this was interesting.
season.
Yeah, this was interesting.
ESPN named the biggest arch enemy for every Big Ten school.
Yeah.
And I just disagree with their take on Nebraska.
Every school.
Here's an example.
Every school in the Power
They
Four.
said Illinois, the villain is Hayden Fry from Iowa.
Mhm.
Okay. Indiana was Joe Tiller at Purdue.
God, Tiller just
the arch enemy.
whacked Indiana.
He was 10-2 against them.
Yes.
Iowa, Eric Ball, UCLA running back from 1986. Maryland, Joe Paterno. Nebraska's villain, Sip, I don't agree with. They are a villain, but they're not number one. They say, ESPN, the villain for Nebraska is the Miami Hurricanes, saying this: Miami repeatedly stood between Nebraska and national titles during the Huskers' glory years. The Hurricanes famously stopped Nebraska's 2-point conversion in the 84 Orange Bowl to win the title. Miami then beat Nebraska in the Orange Bowl after the 88 and 91 seasons, and then also again in the 01 championship in 2001. Those are all true. Tell me that Nebraska fans don't hate Texas more than Miami, though, in general.
Wait a second.
Texas.
I would go Colorado.
No. Husker fans, who do you hate more, Texas, Colorado, or Miami?
Okay, Connor's
or
gonna-
somebody else. It's not we don't like Iowa, but Iowa's not the level of Texas, Miami, or Colorado. Texas. You hate Texas.
Connor, hold up the board.
Texas. What's he saying?
I'm interested to see what he's going to tip the scale.
I stand by. Listen, you're not getting me off the Texas. Texas is Nebraska's arch enemy.
Please make your argument.
How many times in the last 20 years have they caused Nebraska problems? Let's go back to the 09 title game. 1 second. Mac Brown. That's just one. When Ricky Williams, was it 98 that he beat Nebraska in the Big 12 title game? Is that right?
That was 96.
96. Sorry, 96. Ricky Williams was the problem for Nebraska. How about the
Priest Holmes?
How about
was a problem.
2010?
UT and Nebraska have played 14
I don't care.
times ever.
How many times have they played Miami, though?
I don't know. UT. Now, UT also, Texas.
Maybe it's more my age, 35, because, again, I did see the 01 Miami game. Of course, I was 10. But I didn't watch the other ones. I was too young for that. I know of them. I've seen the highlights. I get that. As a 35-year-old, Miami does not resonate to me as much as Texas does. So this is definitely an age thing. And probably 20-year-olds are going to say, listen, it's Iowa. We hate Iowa. It's an age gap here on the arch villain, arch enemy.
Texas, if Tom Osborne were listening to this show, which is highly doubtful, Texas stuck in his craw in a big way because they're running the conference in his mind.
Yep.
And they probably were. or they had too large of an influence. So it wasn't just on-field stuff with Texas. Now, I would say that the vitriol, just the hatred that fans seem to feel and it's overt, is much more profound when it comes to Colorado than Texas.
I mean, they're in the conversation. I think there's three teams.
No, there's not the conversation. There's more vitriol towards Colorado, and it's not a conversation.
We haven't played Texas for a long time. That's
true.
The problem.
Now, that's true.
Whereas, go back to 2014, Nebraska had not played Miami since the 0-1 championship game. And you were in the building, Sip. The hostility for Nebraska-Miami in 2014 was high. It was
God.
It was an angry, fired up crowd that Nebraska won that game.
I'm going to tell you now, hold on. If you just
to defend this take for Miami,
I know
that is very helpful in saying, yeah, they're Nebraska's villain.
The hostility in Memorial Stadium for Miami was profound. For Colorado, it was the same, and it will always be the same. No matter, it will always be the same. For Texas, I don't think you'd see the same thing.
Let's go back.
I don't think you see the same level. I don't think you see the same level.
Hang on a second. Let's go back to the year 2010 for 1 second. I know it's 16 years ago, but let's go back there.
Okay.
Nebraska has, of course, the previous year lost to Texas in the 2009 title game with the 1 second Mac Brown.
Mm-hmm.
And they had circled, read out around the world for Texas.
I remember.
Who was supposed to be down with Garrett Gilbert, no Colt McCoy.
Yeah.
You're supposed to win that game.
Yeah.
You lose 20-13, whatever it was.
Bad loss.
Terrible loss to a very average Texas team. That crowd was also angry that day. Angry crowd.
It was.
Pissed off. You stole our Big 12 title.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to take you to town, except they didn't.
Right.
And that's like, well, you just can't get over the Texas hump is why they're the arch enemy, the villain.
I don't know.
Let's see response. We get a lot of response here before we get to the game show. I'm going to read these. Texas, Colorado, Texas, Colorado, Texas. So both of our honors have been
pretty close.
Colorado, Florida State. I'm not counting them. Thank you, Clay, Tony, John. But I don't think that they fit as Nebraska's numero uno arch enemy. Colorado, Texas, Iowa, Colorado, Texas, Wisconsin, Oklahoma.
Now, Oklahoma, there wasn't a lot of hatred. I'm past tense. It wasn't. And there isn't.
YouTube, real quick.
Okay.
Kobe says, for the first time in my life, I agree with Jake. Thank you, Kobe. There's a first time for everything, and I'll take that. That's a win.
That's interesting.
Iowa, this is all YouTube. Iowa, Texas, Miami. Carl says, in order, Texas, Miami, Iowa. Not even Colorado in his order. Carl on YouTube. But to be here, I'd say the text line says Texas and Colorado 1 and 2. Miami's not really mentioned on the text line.
Yeah, that's why it was an interesting choice.
I disagree with that one. Now, again, we can argue all you want about who should be the answer, but I think that you and I agree it should not be Miami. Although there is anger and there's hatred there.
I just think it should be Colorado, and you think it should be Texas.
Yes.
I get it. I mean, now listen, I'm not. I understand where you're coming from on Texas. I just feel it more. It's a feel for me. It feels more intense when it comes to Colorado. You do not feel that intensity with Oklahoma. That was more of a friendly rivalry. Oklahoma, Nebraska. Respectful. Colorado's not respectful toward Nebraska.
No.
It's not respect.
If here's the problem. If Texas came here right now, they're way better than Nebraska.
Hold on.
It would not be pretty.
Hold on.
They're much better.
There's a big problem there's a big hole in your argument that we need to address. A big
try me.
A big gaping hole.
What's the gaping hole?
Texas does not regard Nebraska as a rival. Texas.
Isn't that part of the problem?
No.
It
takes away from your contrived rivalry. Texas is it's Texas A&M. That is pure unadulterated hate. I've experienced it. I told you about that dinner, that lunch I had with the Texas officials. When I mentioned Texas A&M, they just look down at their plates. They don't play around with that down there. It's not it's bitter hatred. Okay, then Oklahoma, Texas. Okay. I mean, Oklahoma's far more on Texas's mind as Nebraska ever would be. Okay. Colorado, you wouldn't say that.
No.
Nebraska's
a fair take.
You have a gaping hole in your argument.
It's fair. But I'm just saying, personally, I think in the 25 to 40-year-old age range.
Okay.
They're going to say Texas.
Really?
Because of what they did in Nebraska in 09, 10, and even before that as well. They have not cleared the Texas hurdle. They just never did.
It's not a threatening it's not a threatening atmosphere when you go to Austin. If you're a Nebraska fan, it's a threatening atmosphere when you go to Boulder.
True. I think both of our answers.
People in Austin don't.
I think both of our answers are better than the Miami answer, though.
Perhaps.
Definitely.
Perhaps. You felt a lot of vitriol, though, in that stadium in 2014.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I saw A-Rod.
Wow.
A-Rod walked right by me.
But that wasn't an example of vitriol.
I know.
That was just an example of
random story.
stargazing. Stargazing.
I didn't follow him, I
A-Rod.
promise. He just left.
But no, that stadium was jacked up, right?
It was.
It
The
was
whole
jacked
city
up.
was jacked up.
Yeah.
By the way, before we get to the game show, Mr. Worldwide says, hang on a second. T.O. is not a breaker.
Oh, I don't know. I would guess.
Coach
not.
Osborne, are you listening to the show this morning?
He's a little more refined.
Yeah. Not to his liking here.
Refined isn't one way to describe us. Right?
No. A lot of words that can describe us. It's not refined.
Let's play the game show.
Let's play the game. So give us a call right now at 464-5685. A chance to win a business box of bagels to Bagels and Joe. You guys avoided the winless week last week with a win on Film Friday. Can you keep the mojo going?
Oh, God, we did. Yeah.
It was an 0-4 week until you won on a miracle on Sean Penn Trivia on Film Friday.
Let's not say miracle.
Today's topic, NFL player colleges. I will give you a player. You tell me what school he went to.
Okay.
Simple as that.
Okay.
Current, not 1970s. Current
Great.
players. If you think you know your NFL player colleges, call us 464-5685. Shut Up Sipple starts right now.
We've all been there. You're listening to the radio, and then that rage starts to grow inside of you. It starts to consume you. It gets to a point where you just want to yell, "Shut up, Sipple!" No, sorry. I'm sorry. Well, here's your chance. It's time to shut up, Sipple. Call now to play. 464-5685. Shut up, Sipple. Brought to you by Bagels and Joe.
464-5685. Call Dick down Sip in trivia. Again, no Bill today. He's back Wednesday. So just mano y mano. No lifeline for you or the caller, Sip. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm dialed in. Josh is on the phone.
Oh, we got Josh. How do you feel about NFL player colleges today?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Get right to it. Any questions for Josh?
Well, Josh, I mean, in the absence of Bill, we need to ask you to build a breaker.
Yeah, I can definitely do that for you, Phil.
And Josh, where are you calling from?
Lincoln.
All right, Lincoln
All right,
listener.
we have
We'll
a
take
Lincoln
that.
listener. Yeah, you sound great, by the way.
First question to Josh. No lifeline for you or Josh. Sip. Josh, first question. What school did Jets quarterback Geno Smith go to?
West Virginia.
Brilliant.
That's correct. Would you have that right?
Nope.
It was good there. Second round pick.
I was thinking West Coast.
He had the embarrassment where he thought he'd be a first round pick and was in the green room for the entire first round and did not get drafted.
Do any of these players that you're asking about play at multiple schools?
No, I don't believe so. Okay. Not trying to fool you. Sip, first question. Down 1-0. What school did Bucks running back Bucky Irving go to?
Texas A&M.
Texas A&M is not correct. Do you want that one or not, Josh?
Yeah, let's go with Oregon.
Brilliant.
Not looking promising for a win today for Sip.
If I would have stopped and gathered myself, I would have gotten that.
I doubt it.
Josh is firing. I like that, Josh.
Whatever, Josh.
All right, Josh, for the win, up 2-0. What school did Chargers wide receiver Ladd McConkey go to?
Rough start to the week for you, Sip. Georgia.
Brilliant. I knew that one.
I don't believe Lifeline Bill would have helped you today. Even if you got the question right, you were going to be in trouble. Josh, congrats. You win Bengals. Thanks for calling and calling down the road.
Thanks, fellas. Have a good week.
Good job, Josh. God, he took me to town.
If you're just tuning in for the first time, Josh wins a business box of bagels. What is that, Sip? That is 12 bagels and 2 tubs of cream cheese, courtesy of our friends at Bagels and Joe. 4 Lincoln locations and 1 location also in downtown Seward.
I think we have to do a better, first of all, congratulations to Josh. He was dialed in. I wasn't dialed in. I don't know. Sometimes I'm not dialed in. I should have got Bucky Irving. But I do think we have to do a better job of understanding that there are first-time listeners. We have a lot of
building breakers.
Yeah, we have a lot of inside jokes that
We do.
go over the head of first-time listeners. Sometimes I feel like I need to explain what we're doing. We don't want to go too far down that road.
It's a daily game show. Done it for 10 years called Shut Up, Sipple. There's 2 questions for you and 2 questions for the caller.
Right.
The winner, if it's the caller, gets a business box of bagels. Again, 12 bagels, 2 tubs of cream cheese. If you win, you just get prize.
I wasn't suggesting that you needed to explain
we
the
probably
game
should
show.
do better every day.
There's just a lot of things
You want to improve every day.
Yeah, there's a lot of things we talk about that would go over the heads of people that are first-time listeners. And if you are a first-time listener, thank you for...
And please text in to identify yourself, too.
Yeah.
402-464-5685.
This would be the time of year where we get first-time listeners.
And hope they stick with us. All right. You want your last question?
Please.
What school did Packers wide receiver Jaden Reed go to?
Oh, I've never even heard of the man.
You have covered a game he's played in. That's a hint
Wow,
for you.
Connor is looking at me dumbfounded.
You have most definitely covered this man at a
Jaden Reed?
game you attended.
Jaden Reed?
That's a hint.
Michigan State.
That is correct. And tiebreaker, how many players had over 1,000 receiving yards last year in the National Football League?
Oh, in the National Football
The
League.
NFL.
1,000-yard receivers. Okay, I can do this. I'm going to say 22.
Ooh, close. 20. Just 20.
Okay.
That's an L, but there's always tomorrow.
All right.
When we come back, hour 3, we've got the Big Ten in tears. Where is Nebraska? T-I-E-R-S.
Oh, tears.
Not sad
Okay,
tears.
Yeah,
Big
got it.
Ten in tears. Where's Nebraska? That's next on Early Break in the Ticket.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Pinnacle Bank. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Looking for something different for lunch or dinner in Lincoln? Big 8 is now open at 1226 P Street, serving seafood boils and Asian cuisine. Get your hands messy with fresh, flavorful seafood boils. Hot, bold, and made to share. Or enjoy classic Chinese and Asian dishes, perfect for lunch, dinner, or a night out with friends and family. Big flavors, generous portions, a brand new dining experience. Big 8, now open in Lincoln.
At Anderson Ford, we offer a 5-day return or exchange policy, so you can make sure the vehicle you choose is the best vehicle for you. No pressure. Right now, lease a 2026 Ford F-150 for $195 per month for 36 months. Experience better at Anderson Ford. Stock number 1009974. $195 per month lease for 36 months with approved credit. 7,500 miles per year. 10,000 due at signing. No security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees expert. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 8/31/26.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Grandma and Grandpa, Mom and Dad, then the kids, and now the grandkids. Judson Irrigation has provided lawn sprinkler system design, installation, repair, and service to 4 generations. They're just like members of the family. Loyalty, trust, service. It's what you deserve and expect from Judson Irrigation.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
When Nebraska businesses win, we all win. And the Nebraska Chamber is helping make that happen. Tackling the tough stuff, like job creation, affordable and accessible childcare, and building a stronger workforce. We're stepping up so local businesses can step forward. If you want to see Nebraska keep growing, keep competing, and keep winning, get connected with the Nebraska Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Learn more at nechamber.com.
Building a new home can be a challenge, a lot of big choices. With our Remington homes, we have designed 15 different floor plans that appeal to a wide range of people.
Bob Benish of Aspen Builders, talking about Remington Homes, which makes the home building process easier.
People really enjoy being able to go to our website, which is remingtonlincoln.com, pick a plan, pick a price point, go through and build it yourself. You have a lot of options, whether you want granite, painted trim, wood floors, more stone, all options with our Remington homes. People do not want to be married to their house payment. You're able to get what you really want in a home for a great price with very limited stress. And that's what Remington homes are all about.
Home building is easier with a Remington home from Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at remingtonlincoln.com. remingtonlincoln.com.
Lincoln's go-to for fun isn't new. It's a place that's been a staple of the city for years and is only getting better. Matson's Bowling and Billiards always has open bowling available with no long lines, unlike other centers. They have live music almost every weekend and great food at EJ's Bar and Lounge, with seating for 150 people. They have popular meals like the EJ Burger, pizza for the whole family, and famous EJ's Wings. Contact Sarah to book a party for friends, coworkers, or family at Matson's Bowling and Billiards, just south of 48th and Holdridge.
Salt Mine City is your go-to brewery in the Haymarket for craft beers and great food. Enjoy a full menu of great items daily for lunch and dinner, like their Big Fatty 7-ounce hamburger or a Reuben sandwich served on Blackstone rye bread. And don't forget their beef or chicken nachos with guacamole, sour cream, jalapenos, and more. Wash it down with one of their 12 beers on tap, including the popular Single Axle Light American Lager. Salt Mine City, now open 2 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 11 a.m. Friday through Sunday at 8th and R.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road, just south of 14th and Highway 2.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. It's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear that you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
It's true. Many of us spend more time thinking about what's for dinner than preparing for retirement. But if you think your retirement needs deserve more attention, I agree. And I'd like to help. I'm your Edward Jones financial advisor, Ryan Buck. Together, we can give you long-term strategy, the attention it deserves. Contact me today at 402-483-0377. Again, that's 402-483-0377. Stop by our office at 8380 Old Cheney Road. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Wake up, Lincoln.
Good morning. Good morning. It's great to stay up late.
It's time for Early Break, sponsored by Nebco and Anderson Ford. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's 93.7 The Ticket's Jake Sorensen.
I like Stone.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
And here comes a sandwich from God.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
Hey, somebody grab me a mocha quick, would you?
This is Early Break.
Welcome back to Hour 3 on a Monday. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen studio. Bill Busch out today, back on Wednesday. Hour 3 sponsored by our friends at Nebco. The Co. Now hiring at Ready Mix Concrete. Apply today at nebcoinc.com. Also shout out to Anderson Ford at 27th and I-80 and 33rd and Yankee Hill. Great day to test drive and purchase a vehicle at either location. Get ready for the school year with the new vehicle.
Yes,
Or,
get ready.
or just for football season.
Get ready.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready for this segment, but I'm not shortchanging Anderson. You can go out to the south location
at 33rd in Yankee Hill-ish
Yes.
area. Yeah.
Or go out towards the interstate.
At 27th and I-80. You can see David out there.
Is David working today?
He hasn't texted today yet.
Where is David?
Usually he'll text about 6:05 off the bat, but I haven't seen that text.
David works at Anderson.
Yeah, he's the used car sales manager.
He's a big fan of Seether, the band.
Yes, he is. So are we.
Yeah. Yes.
All three of us are.
We are.
Me, you, and David.
Yes. We're linked that way.
And you still could have seen Seether downtown at the Bourbon years ago and chose not to.
Unbelievable move. I mean, it's worse.
But also last year at PBA, we didn't go to that concert either.
If you fully understood how pathetic that was, you'd almost be alarmed. I was doing nothing. I saw their, it's
a bus and the name on the board.
Right. It would have been a perfect time to go in. There was no line. And I just said, nah, I think I'm just going to go home. And nothing going on. Nothing. My favorite band is playing, and I just elected not to go.
In your city. And you're right there. You don't have to leave your house. You're just driving by at this point.
And the worst thing is, I realized at the time how pathetic it was, and I still did it.
Name of the book was what?
I missed out on all the fun.
That one you chose yourself, though.
I did. It was light outside. It wasn't like getting late. I had a show the next morning, but would have been totally unaffected.
Yeah, it's been great for the show.
Yeah.
We could have talked about the concert.
Yeah.
Instead, we talked about how you did not go to the concert.
Anyway, let's talk about this.
464-5685. Call or text as always. Yes, we're not talking about sad T-E-A-R-S tears. We're talking about T-I-E-R-S. Tears of the Big Ten. ESPN analyst Greg McElroy was going through the Big Ten tiers. SIP. Tier 1, no surprise here. National Championship contenders.
Okay, so that's Tier 1. Good.
Tier 1 is this. The Oregon Ducks. No shock. Also with Ohio State and Indiana. Nobody would push back on those in that category.
So the what he does here, it should be done more often.
Tiers.
Keep going.
Tier 2, college football playoff contenders, USC. Washington. We also have Penn State, and we have Michigan.
So the first group is pure national title contenders. Now, this is just the second tier is just college football playoff contenders.
Teams that could make it, but they don't expect to actually contend to win it all. Now, I'm going to play the audio for Tier 3, okay? Because this is on a podcast.
Oh,
did.
Okay.
Here's Nebraska.
Tier 3 is what?
Nebraska's in Tier 3, which is titled as Conference Spoilers. Spoilers for the conference, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here's Greg McElroy on Nebraska's placement there with the other teams.
The Nebraska Cornhuskers finally stacked back-to-back winning seasons for the first time in over a decade. But the Cornhuskers still haven't really found their footing. Not yet, not in this league. Now they're 57-72 in Big Ten play since joining in 2011. But here's the gut punch. The team directly ahead of them in that standing, Indiana, well, they just went undefeated and won the national championship. Dylan Raiola transferred to Oregon. And the optimism, though, surrounding the quarterback spot, they believe they've upgraded at that position. Anthony Calandria comes over from UNLV, where he was one of the only guys in the country with 4,000 total yards, 20 passing touchdowns, and 10 rushing touchdowns. So that's kind of the exact off-script, dual-threat creativity that Raiola never really had. Defensively, Nebraska they got pushed around last year. I mean, opponents scored touchdowns on 7% of their rushing attempts thereabouts. All right. So it's the second worst rate of any power conference team ahead of only Rutgers. So I look at this. The schedule's a beast, right? They drew the entire playoff trio. You get Indiana at home, a road trip to Oregon, Ohio State at home, plus Washington comes to you. You also have a trip to Iowa. There are a bunch of toss-up games in there too, like Michigan State, Illinois, Rutgers, Maryland. But a better quarterback that can maybe create a little bit more on his own heading into the toughest slate is why they sit in this tier, because I would like to have them up a little higher. The schedule is just a little bit too much, I think, for them to overcome and enter into Tier 2.
Long description of why Nebraska is in Tier 3, along with Iowa and Illinois as conference spoilers.
Which I wrote, on our Husker Online message board. I saw that as a sign of respect that you're mentioned.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's a sign of respect.
But I got pushback on that.
How was that not a sign of respect? He said he wanted to put them up in the playoff contender tier. That's what he said.
Mm-hmm.
He said they're in tier. I would put them closer to tier 4. That's me, Jake Sorensen. But he said he wanted to put them. He was considering them in tier 2. But he put them in the conference spoilers category with Illinois and Iowa.
Here's what, like one person said on our message board. Once again, I said being alongside Iowa and Illinois indicates respect. Now, a lot of people were saying, God, think about that. Think about reading that 25 years ago or even 15 years ago. Even 15 years ago. Seriously? Yeah. And what somebody said is it means we have massively declined and are now accepting lower tier team standards as acceptable. Ridiculous. I didn't think of it that way when my initial reaction was, okay, you're with Illinois and Iowa. See, you're younger. You're younger.
But here's the problem with that too. With that pushback on your take, like every program is one coach away from being good. Illinois was bad forever.
They were.
Brett Bielema is a great coach. He was great at Wisconsin. Did not work at Arkansas, but he is a Big Ten guy, and that has worked. Indiana was bad forever. They're now a national champion. Every program's one great coach away from being good. Iowa has been good for a long time. Not great, but good. So to be in their category, as much as it pains to say it, is a compliment to Nebraska.
Here's the deal
in their
with
current state.
Think about Illinois. This puts it all in perspective. Illinois is going for back-to-back 9-win seasons for the first time in its program history. That's what people are talking about.
They got the right coach.
I know, but what they're saying is, God, that's what we are. We're being, now we puff out our chest that we're being compared to that program that's never won 9 games in a season 3 straight years. Nebraska just used to roll out of bed and do it.
Do these
I hate
people
characterizing it that way, by the way, because makes it seem like it's easy. It's never easy.
Do they recall who just won the national championship?
Who's that? He was on 60 Minutes last night, by the way.
Siggs was?
60 Minutes.
Connor, can we find some audio of that? Signetti on 60 Minutes last night.
Unless that was taped. I just saw it
on
Planet.
Taped.
Well, I'm saying
it's not live.
Was it a rerun?
I don't know.
Was it a rerun?
His Siggs was not live.
I know.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
I read you.
I was wondering if it was a rerun, but it was on there.
Here's the other tiers, by the way. TIERS.
Okay, the second,
so
the last 2.
Nebraska's in tier 3, the spoilers of the conference with Illinois and Iowa. I think it's a compliment. Here's the bowl game bound tier 4. Wisconsin, Minnesota, UCLA, and Maryland.
They think Wisconsin's bowl bound.
Apparently, well, again, their schedule is not tough. They avoid all the big 3. All of them. They play Notre Dame off the bat. That's going to be a loss, 0-1. But they have a chance to win every other game besides game 1.
Fickle better win. He better win at a high level. They brought an AD in there to fire him.
Tier 5, work to do. Northwestern, Michigan State, Rutgers, and Purdue.
I would have put Northwestern up a tier.
I would also. I think they're bowl game bound.
Yeah.
They got Chip Kelly, Aiden Childs,
David Braun.
Our boy Dave. Why not us, Dave? Why not us?
You never
Dave?
did play that. Did you?
I did play that, didn't I, last week?
No, you didn't play the audio, and I was wondering if you did it because you're. Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this was David Braun.
Well, I got to find it real quick.
I'll prelude.
Yeah.
This was David Braun speaking at Big Ten Media Days at the big podium, the big room. And I was just,
I got it.
I was doing multiple things, but I did start hearing him say, "What about us, Dave?" And I thought, who's he talking to? He was talking to himself.
Big Ten championship. Why not us? Host a college football playoff game at New Ryan Field. Why not us? Aspire to chase down a national championship. Why such belief, Dave? Talent.
Dave. Who's Dave? That's him. Oh,
he said it multiple times.
Yeah, that was the one I had.
He went third person at the podium. It was funny. Why not us, Dave? I thought he was speaking to a reporter. He was speaking to himself.
Good take from the YouTube. Husker Homer on YouTube says, how in the world are we ahead of Minnesota on this breakdown of the tiers? Great take. Great take.
It is. They've won 6 in a row.
They have a returning quarterback who's pretty good, Drake Lindsey. They got a pretty good defense. Good running back. Darius Taylor's back again.
Yeah.
I don't know how you could put Nebraska right now ahead of Minnesota.
Well, again, Minnesota's won 6 in a row against Nebraska. I wouldn't start that conversation with Drake Lindsey, though. The NFL people like him, I guess.
Well,
What'd you think of him?
Well, I thought he was okay. He had a really impressive drive against Nebraska with a 13-play drive that took like the whole quarter.
With
a touchdown throw to end it.
Yeah, he's got a good arm. NFL people like him, so I guess that doesn't always tell you.
That's not good enough for you as the NFL
Well,
people.
I mean, how often do
they're wrong a lot. They are
wrong a lot. I mean,
they liked Tanner Lee a lot too.
Did they? He's drafted in the.
They like those.
He goes
pocket,
6th round.
They like those pure pocket passes.
Was Tanner 6th round?
6th round to the Jags. Yeah,
didn't make it.
No.
Anyway, that tier system, I like that better than just a straight
power rankings.
Yeah, 1 through 18.
Yes, tell us what it means to be in these places.
McElroy's got that's a good system that I hope he sticks with. Read those tiers again. College
national championship contenders.
Okay, 3.
That was 1.
I know that was 1, but there's 3 of them.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Ohio State, Oregon, Indiana.
Self-explanatory on that one. Yes.
Second tier was college football playoff contenders, not supposed to make a run, but can make the playoff.
Right.
USC, Washington, Penn State, Michigan. Conference spoilers, tier 3, Iowa, Nebraska, Illinois. Tier 4, this is from Greg McElroy's tiers. Bowl game bound, Wisconsin, Minnesota, UCLA, and Maryland.
UCLA, he's got Chesney. He's got Chesney pushing them to another level.
And they went 3-9 last year.
Right. Another
how about Loxley going to a bowl game?
Yeah.
Malik Washington likes that quarterback.
Well, they're really experienced. That's an experienced roster. More experienced than
They
Nebraska.
have a pretty good defensive line, too.
Yeah, they do.
Tier 5, work to do. Northwestern, Michigan State, Rutgers, and Purdue. That's the tiers from Greg McElroy.
Northwestern doesn't belong with those.
They should be in tier 4.
Yeah. Anyway, tiers make sense. We'll remember that for next year.
We can do tiers.
Yeah. Greg McElroy. McElroy's a SEC guy.
Yes, he is. When we come back, the new Purdue AD trying to walk back his comments about Indiana. Also, I got a comment from Brooks Koepka you'll like.
Okay.
Next on Early Break on the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Nepco and Anderson Ford on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Looking for something different for lunch or dinner in Lincoln? Big 8 is now open at 1226 P Street, serving seafood boils and Asian cuisine. Get your hands messy with fresh, flavorful seafood boils. Hot, bold, and made to share. Or enjoy classic Chinese and Asian dishes, perfect for lunch, dinner, or a night out with friends and family. Big flavors, generous portions, a brand new dining experience. Big 8, now open in Lincoln.
When your business is ready for its next move, I'm here to help make it happen. I'm Corey Vandeweghe, Commercial Loan Officer at Midwest Bank on 70th and Pioneers Boulevard. Lincoln is full of bold ideas and hardworking business owners, and I'm proud to support the people driving that progress. Whether you're launching something new or investing in growth, I'll work with you to find lending solutions that move your business forward. Swing in anytime. I'd love to hear what you're building. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank, member FDIC.
Graham Tire presents life's greatest adventures.
Okay, take the worm, put it on the hook. Now bring your pole back and throw it forward. And just let the fish come to you.
I got a bite! It's a big one, Dad! Great road trips start with great service. Graham Tire, your tire store next door, with 5 convenient Lincoln locations, getting you to the places that matter most.
For remote starters, audio upgrades, and more, there's only one place to go. Auto Sounds of Lincoln at 48th and O.
Hey, Jake, you know what I love almost as much as the Big Red?
Big scores on the field?
Good guess, but nope.
Big spikes on the court?
Love those too, but I'm thinking food. Like those big, budget-friendly portions you find at Buzzard Billy's.
Now you're talking. I love Buzzard Billy's. I love the shrimp po' boys and the blackened chicken.
You almost always find me enjoying gumbo.
Big plays, big scores, big wins, Big Red. Yep, love them all, especially
those big portions that are budget-friendly. Only at Buzzard Billy's, A-Market.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
This summer, Salt Dogs fans are making history at Haymarket Park. We're celebrating 25 seasons of grit, grins, heart, and hometown pride. Lincoln, you built this stadium. You named this team. And season after season, it's you, the fans, that keep us coming back for more. So let our thank you be our promise. The best is yet to come. Your local tradition plays on. Get your tickets at saltdogs.com.
Where there's smoke, there's flavor, and there's plenty of that at the Smokehouse at Super Savor in Russ's Market. Award-winning, old-world recipes made in Lincoln since 1984 with many flavors and smoked sausage and brats to choose from. The Smokehouse has something special for every season. Brats and sausage for the grill, beef sticks and beef jerky for snacking, and smoked salmon, smoked turkey, and smoked hams for your holiday feast. Stop by the Smokehouse at Super Savor in Russ's Market today to fulfill your search for real flavor.
Do you ever feel okay in your current job and profession, but wonder if there's a better company that can offer more? Vision Mechanical is now hiring for journeyman plumbers and HVAC service technicians. Vision Mechanical offers top-of-the-industry wages, 100% paid health, disability, and life insurance, 401k with employee match, and paid holidays and vacation. Vision Mechanical believes in craftsmanship, teamwork, and building a better future, one project at a time. Apply today or learn more at visionmechanical.net or email Ron at vmech.net.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet. O Street Carpet. 1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mixed Concrete in Lincoln and Palmyra. Ready Mixed offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they cover the cost of CDL training. Apply with Ready Mixed Concrete today to be eligible for a $2,500 hiring bonus. From Nebco's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today with Ready Mixed Concrete. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
We're on the air.
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
To more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Connor said that he did find it was Signetti last night on
60 Minutes.
60 Minutes. We'll get that audio here shortly.
It was playing on the monitors of Planet Fitness. And
So you couldn't hear it, though.
No.
Just saw him talking.
No, I couldn't hear it.
King Signetti.
Oh, good God. Do we got to do that?
27-2, national champion. 16-0, yes.
Do we got to refer to him as King Signetti?
Yes.
No, we don't. It looked like it was a full story, not on Signetti's as much as Indiana football. It looked like they interviewed the play-by-play man. You know who else they interviewed? Get ready. Who else did they interview? Come on.
John Mellencamp?
Yes. Good poll by you. They interviewed
John Cougar Mellencamp.
Yeah, they interviewed Mellencamp, who's a frequents the games.
Was he pompous?
I didn't hear it. He did have spectacles.
Did he look
on.
pompous?
He's not pomp.
You can tell someone can appear pompous without you seeing it.
You know what? And Mellencamp can be kind of pompous.
That's a fair. I wasn't trying to attack your guy.
No, again, it didn't have the sound up. I was just watching it. We have Signetti sound.
Well, speaking of Indiana, before that, remember last week when we heard from Tommy McClellan, the new AD, who said that if you don't want to win national championships, go to Indiana, who of course just won the football national title. Well, he was on with Pat McAfee last week to walk back his comments. Want to hear that?
Yeah, I do.
Tommy McClellan, new Purdue AD, trying to apologize for what he said with Pat McAfee on Friday.
Yes, I had no idea that people thought maybe you didn't know that Signetti is currently the head coach of the IU Hoosier football team. Legit, I didn't even think of people thinking that. There are people that think that. And then there's a lot of people that think like, he was shit-talking IU, and then now this has become a full national story. And obviously, in this moment, he looks like the biggest doofus of all time. That is the angles that have kind of happened. Sure. How do you kind of respond to that? And what was the kind of attempt there as you deliver a quote that has been heard by every human seemingly in the country at this point?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, obviously I know that they won the national championship. I was at the game with my youngest son. I mean, I'm there. But to your point, I mean, listen, what makes college athletics great is rivalries, right? And I'm having a great day yesterday, giving our vision, sharing what we're going to do here at Purdue, how we're going to set the standard and raise the bar for what's possible. And, I made an offhand, unscripted comment about an in-state rival that didn't land well, okay? And I knew it the second it left my mouth. Listen, I play golf. I'm sure you play golf. Hey, every now and then you line it up on the first tee and you're really excited about that round and y'all put it right into the water.
I don't think that's still good enough for the
No, it's feeble.
By the way,
feeble
apologies
attempt
for the profanity there.
Hey, it's okay, Connor.
It's okay. We make
Connor.
mistakes.
It's okay.
I apologize. But
Connor, listen, I've said it on the air, so don't. It's fine.
I just think that response is odd.
It was.
You are the AD. I know you're trying to be cool, trying to be hip. You're talking to McAfee. It's cool. But the way he described it and played it off.
There's a feeble attempt to walk it back.
What have we always said about ADs?
Stay in the background.
Absolutely.
Stay in the background.
Stay in the background. No. We want the program to succeed because you are being quiet and doing your job, not out there talking a lot.
Yeah, McClellan.
That doesn't appear to be the way this guy wants to operate.
No, I do appreciate that. You know what I appreciate? That McAfee brought him on to be able to talk about it because everybody was talking about it. So it was a very good pull by McAfee to get that guy on his show.
And here's the problem too.
What?
I don't have an issue with, again, once in a while, a higher up like an AD saying something of note, right?
Right.
He says at the end though, it's like you're with your buddies on the golf course. That was your introductory press conference.
Yeah.
That's when people want to hear from you the most, and probably the only time they want to hear from you, unless you're firing or hiring somebody.
Right.
Like that was not a good way to describe why he did what he did off the cuff.
No, there's some people.
Very strange.
There were some people that were texting me after the fact, after his comment about Indiana, saying, "Do you think he's just talking about basketball?" Well, clearly he was not. Clearly he was not.
He said he was at the title game. He was there.
Yeah, clearly he wasn't just talking about basketball. So you can't cut him slack like that.
No.
He just made a massive error. Now, my concern for him is that, as I addressed on last week, will he fully recover from that? That's his first day on the job, and he made a pretty colossal mistake. He'll recover to a certain extent, but will he fully recover? I don't know that he will ever fully recover from that.
I don't know.
I think he'll always be the guy that made a sort of a ridiculous statement in his introductory press conference. I don't know that you come back from that fully, right?
Yeah,
it kind of compromises him a little bit. It sucks. I feel bad for him.
This was what he said.
We are here to win championships. If you don't want to win championships, Go to Indiana.
Come on, man. I mean, it's a rivalry.
That sounded like it was scripted too. He says off the cuff. I don't.
Yeah.
The way he's saying that, that sounds like it's in the script. So don't lie to us.
Ooh, easy.
Mr. McClellan.
No, hold on. You don't know that he's lying. You're surmising that part.
Surmising.
Yes.
Now, speaking of the guy of Indiana,
Yes,
we
surmising.
did mention that Cignetti, King Cignetti, Kurt Cignetti, was on.
Hey, how about we just go with Coach
King Nettie?
Cignetti? King Nettie? You want to go with King Nettie?
Kurt Cignetti was on 60 Minutes last night.
Yeah.
And was talking with the broadcaster about the chip on his shoulder he carries. Kurt Cignetti from 60 Minutes last night.
You've had terrific success wherever you've been, but at age 62, this was your first Power 4 big-time job. Did you come in here with a bit of a chip on your shoulder?
The chip probably came from when I got here right away. I detected an atmosphere that you can't get it done here.
You sense that?
Oh, absolutely. As soon as I walked in the building, facilities that had been neglected, the stadium banners that looked old, the offices that looked like they were from 1980, and then just the general attitude of the people I met, the lack of excitement.
Coming from a winning program, he was, well,
I was furious pretty much because all we did was win conference championships year in, year out as a staff.
That's your old school.
Yeah. And I mean, we win. And so it was a clashing of two worlds, and I wasn't going to lower my standards.
It erupted when Cignetti was first introduced to fans at an Indiana basketball game.
Purdue sucks! But so does Michigan and Ohio State! Go on you!
As the kids say, shots fired.
I had to see if the fans were dead or just on life support. I had to wake them up and set an expectation and create some buzz and excitement.
I think they woke up.
A little bit.
That's Kurt Cignetti on 60 Minutes last night.
That was beautiful.
Sigs.
Hey, that was beautiful. Well done by 60 Minutes. King Cignetti. Hey, by the way, got some feedback on my Dylan comments. Got skewered by this listener in the 830. Don't know who it is.
Where's that at?
Personal text line.
Look up 830.
830. Skewered. Says this.
It's in San Antonio, Texas, by the way.
Here we go. Sip. You are way off base on the Dylan Raiola story. It's obvious your relationship with the family clouds your objectivity. And for you to use the word adult in your argument is laughable. At what age and income defines an adult? I'm sorry, but Dylan, I think I can read this. Dylan has always been clueless and continues to come across as an idiot, not a hater, just see things for what they are. Skewered.
San Antonio listener there.
Skewered. I'm going to hear a lot of that.
Yeah, you are. I'm sure that Connor will clip that up and put it out there. It was good. It was a good conversation.
Yeah. Yes. It was a good conversation. I often take an unpopular stance. It's sort of a bad part of my personality, but that is what it is.
You would like to play devil's advocate.
Well, I don't always see things the way other
That's why you are who you are.
Yeah.
Don't change. The spillover is next on Early Break on the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Presented by NIPCO on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Where there's smoke, there's flavor, and there's plenty of that at the Smokehouse at Super Saver in Russ's Market. Award-winning old world recipes made in Lincoln since 1984 with many flavors and smoked sausage and brats to choose from. The Smokehouse has something special for every season. Brats and sausage for the grill, beef sticks and beef jerky for snacking, and smoked salmon, smoked turkey, and smoked hams for your holiday feast. Stop by the Smokehouse at Super Saver in Russ's Market today to fulfill your search for real flavor.
Building a new home can be a challenge. A lot of big choices. With our Remington homes, we have designed 15 different floor plans that appeal to a wide range of people.
Bob Benish of Aspen Builders, talking about Remington Homes, which makes the home building process easier
People really enjoy being able to go to our website, which is remingtonlincoln.com, pick a plan, pick a price point, go through and build it yourself. You have a lot of options, whether you want granite, painted trim, wood floors, more stone, all options with our Remington homes. People do not want to be married to their house payment. You're able to get what you really want in a home for a great price with very limited stress. And that's what Remington homes are all about.
Home building is easier with a Remington home from Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at remingtonlincoln.com. remingtonlincoln.com.
Hey, Jake, you know what I love almost as much as the Big Red?
Big scores on the field?
Good guess, but nope.
Big spikes on the court?
Love those too, but I'm thinking food. Like those big, budget-friendly portions you find at Buzzard Billy's.
Now you're talking. I love Buzzard Billy's. I love the shrimp po' boys and the blackened chicken.
You almost always find me enjoying gumbo.
Big plays, big scores, big wins, Big Red. Yep, love them all, especially
those big portions that are budget-friendly. Only at Buzzard Billy's, A-Market.
Perch Merch is your one-stop shop for all your printing and promotional needs in Lincoln, Nebraska. They specialize in screen printing, embroidery, vehicle wraps, window wraps, print collateral, promotional products, and signage. At Perch Merch, they're committed to delivering high-quality products and exceptional customer service. Their experienced team of designers and printing professionals will work with you every step of the way to ensure that your vision is realized. Call for a quote today at 402-217-5212 or go to perchmerch.com.
When your business is ready for its next move, I'm here to help make it happen. I'm Corey Vandeweghe, Commercial Loan Officer at Midwest Bank on 70th and Pioneers Boulevard. Lincoln is full of bold ideas and hardworking business owners, and I'm proud to support the people driving that progress. Whether you're launching something new or investing in growth, I'll work with you to find lending solutions that move your business forward. Swing in anytime. I'd love to hear what you're building. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank, member FDIC.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions with pay starting at 23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offer great pay, health, dental, and vision, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
At Anderson Ford, we offer a 5-day return or exchange policy, so you can make sure the vehicle you choose is the best vehicle for you. No pressure. Right now, lease a 2026 Ford F-150 for $195 per month for 36 months. Experience better at Anderson Ford. Stock number 1009974, $195 per month lease for 36 months with approved credit, 7,500 miles per year, 10,000 due at signing, no security deposit required, tax, title, and license fees extra, residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 8/31/26.
Hi, Sean Callahan here with Koppel Chevrolet GMC. And new Sierra and Silverado trucks continue to roll in, and August is a great time to upgrade. Right now, get new GMC Sierras for under $50,000. Or get 2.9% financing for 72 months plus $1,500 bonus cash. Visit us in Louisville or anytime at koppelcars.com. Stock number G306367 with approved credit.
We're on the air.
Back
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
to more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It is time for the spillover, sponsored by Raising Cane's, who's teaming up with Megan Maroney once again. After all the excitement, comments, and demand, now's your chance to head to Raising Cane's to grab the limited edition Cloud9 Pink Sparkly Cup Sip.
Sounds good.
Just for a small upcharge with the purchase of a combo. We're talking about cooked-to-order chicken fingers, salty crinkle cut fries, and buttery Texas toast in style. with the Mega Maroney Cup, Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love. I told you I wanted some audio. I wanted to play some audio for you. We've had a lot of audio today with Matt Rule and Signetti and the AD at Purdue, Pat McAfee, who dropped a bad word. It's fine.
Oh, God.
Now, Brooks Koepka. You and I like Brooks Koepka, right?
I do.
Brooks Koepka was the guy that has won 5 majors, left the Live Golf Tour, came back, didn't have a very good year.
Okay.
He missed the FedEx Cup playoffs. He was asked about, hey, your response to missing the playoffs. Brooks Koepka was very much so out there with his comments. Here's Koepka yesterday.
0 top 10. Ball struck it great. It's just all in the green, so I don't know what the deal is. Got 0 confidence, can't putt. I don't know. There can be a lot of changes here soon.
How disappointed are you to not advance to the
Yeah,
playoffs?
pretty disappointed. I think it's pretty pathetic that I can't get through. 0 top 10s basically in 2 years, so that's to be in the prime of your career and be as good as I think I am. I think that's very pathetic, disappointing. Just need to go home and completely reevaluate everything.
Now that is some great self-talk from Brooks Koepka. Pathetic, disappointing. Prime of my career. I haven't made a top 10 in 2 years. I suck.
How's he not made a top 10 in 2 years?
Well, again, it's the guy that went to Live Golf, and those guys he already had generational wealth. He's good for 500 years of life at this point. Took a huge paycheck over there. It's not quite the same. There's no cuts on Live Golf. Everybody gets paid on Live Golf. The pressure of making the cut does not exist over there. So they lose some competitive spirit. Edge, absolutely.
Lose their edge.
Now, he did win, I believe, a major when he was a part of Live Golf. I think he got his 5th major as a member of Live. So he overcame that whole commentary. But ever since then, it's been downhill for
You
Brooks.
got to find some way to keep your edge. Everybody in this world does. You got to find some way, including someone as talented as Koepka. You see what happened. He went over there, no cuts, all the money he needs. He lost his edge.
He did.
Because there's no other explanation, right? Because he's hugely
right.
talented.
How old is he? He's got to be just old. I think he's like 36, I want to say. He is in the prime of his career. I mean, he still has time to figure this out, but he's got to get that edge back.
He's got plenty of time to figure it out.
Brooks Koepka age. He's 36. Yeah.
The question will be, can he find the hunger? Can you manufacture that? Yes, the answer.
He sounded pretty pissed off. And now, if he's checked out, he doesn't say anything like that. He's going to say, well, he says that's pathetic. It's unacceptable, and I'm better than this, essentially. So I think that he's going to be fired up. And I know that people think differently on Brooks Koepka. That dude's won 5 majors. I respect the hell out of him. He rises up when it matters most, and I want to see him get back to greatness, even though he left for Live and came back.
Is that the main thing? Is detractors throw at him as you left?
You went to Live. That's like Dustin Johnson was beloved. Bryson DeChambeau went to Live Golf. Sergio Garcia went to Live. All these big names went to Live, and it's like it's just tarnished their legacy.
Right. Well, in his case, it more than tarnished his legacy. It took away his edge. So now he's got to go find that. He's got to go, he's got to go dig deep into his innards and see what he can find.
Innards.
Yeah, he's got to find something. That's what he'll do. And my guess is he'll come back strong. He's got plenty of time.
The tour needs a good Brooks Koepka.
Does it?
There's a lot of no names winning tournaments, young guys, which is good to have the young guys win, but also it's not great for the brand of having guys people know win tournaments.
Oh, it'd be nice to have Koepka out there. Oh, God, it would be good. If Koepka came back and was knocking on the door at a lot of tournaments, more people would pay attention, including us, including like guys like me and Bill,
like
that don't follow.
Well, the last 3 weeks,
I hope Bill doesn't mind me speaking on his behalf.
The last 3 weeks in the PGA Tour, the winners are guys named Michael Brennan, Jackson Koivun, and Michael Thorbjornsen, which I assume you've never heard of either of them. Any of those?
I've heard of Thor Thorbjornsen.
Thor Thorbjornsen. Yeah, that guy. No, different. I don't know those guys very well. I'm a golf guy.
This is it now. This is Monday's in the books. We'll do Tuesday.
Tomorrow, that's how the calendar works.
Yep.
We'll go to bed, wake up, do the show again tomorrow.
Or that's what we're going to do.
That's right.
All right.
That's it for us. Old School is next. We will see you guys tomorrow.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by